Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samwell V12 Experience.
Hey, what's going on, baseball fans? Here we go again. It's the Toronto Blue Jays, this time taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. That's right, down in Florida, taking in the sun, but also going to take in some ball. This is going to be a very big ball game that we're going to be watching to see how this is going to play out. This should be a very interesting game because the Blue Jays need to keep on trucking. They need to keep on winning. The good news is Boston beat the Yankees the other day, so things are looking a little better in the standings. Toronto 4 games ahead of New York and now 5.5 ahead of the Boston Red Sox, which is awesome. So happy to see that. Happy to see the Jays keeping it going, making us all proud. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Cheeto Dude, what's going on? I was at Boston Pizza celebrating my birthday. My buddies gave me, oh yeah, Cheeto Dude, happy birthday. Phil, what's going on? Good to see you. Zach, what's up? Welcome in. AAU Triton, hope you're doing well, my friend. John B, what's going on? Welcome in. Nick, how's it going? Good to see you. Along. And oh boy, AAU Triton, we got to talk, buddy. We got to talk. Lots to talk about. We'll save that for later. Donovan, how's it going? Welcome in. Richard, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to have some fun. Anthony, what's going on? Welcome in. We're trying some new things today. We're going to try some new things today, and we're going to see how this all plays out. So, let's try this early. If we hit this, bam. Ooh, it comes up, but it's really small. It comes up, but it's really small. All right, we're going to maneuver this around a little bit. There we go. Trying to get some of your comments up here. Boom, Anthony's back. Boom, Anthony's back. Welcome back, Anthony. All right, we are set. That's rolling. The bot is rolling. All right, sports, what's up? Good to see ya. Good day. Welcome in, Andrew. Karen, what's up? Welcome in. Holy smokes, welcome in, everybody. All right, lots of new things to try, and let's see if I click this button. Hopefully it's not going to break it, but we're going to find this out. So thanks for tuning in. We're going to have a good time tonight because we got a little rook on the mound. That's right, a new debut. Trey Savage, the young hot stud prospect, is making his MLB debut today for the Blue Jays. On the mound, Javante, what's going on? Welcome in. This is going to be a huge game. Can he hold on, and can he keep this one going? I think he can. Trey Savage going to get it done. The Blue Jays behind Trey, putting up Springer, Lucas, Guerrero Jr., Barger, Schneider, Varsho, Clement, Heineman, and Jimenez. They're going to be up against Boyle on the mound for Tampa Bay, and they are going to be throwing up Simpson, Diaz, Lowe, Camiro, Low J. We got Low B and Low J, Magnum, Forte, Gray, and William. Hey, Irene, good evening. Welcome in, everyone. A couple of good lineups. Going to go head-to-head. Boyle with a 5.40 ERA. Savage doesn't have one yet because this is his MLB debut show. It's not every day we get to live stream for an MLB debut. And of course, Trey Savage is supposed to be one stud for the future. So we are very much looking forward to see how he does today. No pressure. We're not going to hold super high expectations or anything. We just hope he has a good outing. And this seems like a good young kid. It's been a long time coming, and we're happy to see this moment is finally here. So as you are coming in to enjoy the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays, make sure you're doing all that stuff to get it out of the way. Hit that like, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, get it out of the way. And last but not least, if you haven't hit that follow or subscribe, make sure you hit that follow or subscribe. Jonathan, are we going to be partying on Yonge Street again this year? I hope so. I'm always down for a good party on Yonge Street. Yonge is the place to be, especially when you might be hosting some trophies along the way. Alfredo, how's it going? Is the new pitcher now staying with the Jays? He is for now, and we'll have to see what he's going to do. Is the Savage going to show up? Savage, gonna release the savage, the inner beast. That doesn't sound right. We got to come up with a good little saying for him. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? I'm on vertical. Theo, there's a pinned message at the top there that has the link to the horizontal if you want to come over to the full stream. Hey, McSwedish, what's going on? Welcome in. Dallas, that is outstanding. That is outstanding. Young Street after a win, not safe for Smurfs. Oh, goodness, that is outstanding, Dallas. But welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone had a great start to their week. It's still Monday. For a minute there, I had no idea what day it was. I'm a little under the weather, but we're going to get through this one together. It's going to be a team effort. Hey, Canadian Skull, what's going on? Aviator Dan, welcome in. Dakota hitting that follow along. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. This should be fun. And it looks like right now, our bot is staying where it needs to stay. Nick, what's going on? A casting announcement for Zootopia 2. Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song join the cast. Wow, the Culk. I love me some Macaulay Culkin. This kid's got personality. Trey Savage, man, what's he gonna do? What do you think in the chat? Are you giving some thumbs up? Do you like Savage? Are you excited for him, or are you like, hey, no, it's not time? We'll see what you think of the kid. I do have a little bit of news on Bo Bichette as we await for this one to get started. Bo Bichette, he has gone to Dallas, not Dallas in this chat, the actual location Dallas, to seek a second opinion on his knee. They're saying it was an actual PCL sprain, and any ligament in the knee is very, very serious. So Bo has gone to seek a second opinion. Obviously, they don't want to rush him back if he can do any more damage to it, because that could be really, 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 really bad, right? You do not want to put any more damage on that knee. So Bo going to get a second opinion, and he will join the team a little bit later this week in Tampa Bay. What are you talking about? Bo is at my house eating dinner right now. And what is on the menu for good Bo tonight, Dallas? Rick, what's going on? Go Blue Jays. Our boys are in effect. Let's go Jays. Oh boy, what are they going to do? I'm so pumped up for this J squad. I am so pumped up. I hope they crush it tonight. Now I had something else put in here, and I don't know if it's actually going to work. Dallas, can you drop in spaghetti with homemade sauce? Nice. I'm down for that. Where's my invite? Can you drop in a couple of emojis? Can you drop in a couple Blue Jay emojis? I want to see if that will trigger the effect that we had set up. It may not work. I didn't get a chance to test it, so we may tinker with it as we go through, but I'm very curious to see if it will work or if it won't work, but that's okay. It will be. Rob, how's it going? Welcome. We're all going to Dallas's house. We're all on the way to Dallas's house for some spaghetti. It's a spaghetti party. Bo too expensive. Clement is cheaper. I love me some Bo, and I love me some Ernie right now. Ernie Clement has been great. All right, thank you, Theo. That didn't trigger the way I was expecting it to. All right, so I will have to tinker with that one as we go. We'll have to see why it's not working. We'll figure it out. Joshua, welcome in. Go Jays, go. Let's go. Yeah, it's not working. It's not working. But hey, we got one thing working, one thing not. 50-50. We'll take it. We'll take it. Love me some Schneider stash. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. He is going to look to have a big game tonight. We're going to look to have a big game tonight. And Springer going to look to kick this thing off right about now. First pitch coming up, 7:35. And it's in there for a strike. Nice first pitch. Deco, what's going on? Welcome in. Jays for the win tonight. I hope they do. I would love to see the Blue Jays pull out a big win tonight. Elias, what's going on? I've been a Jays fan since 77 when they started. This one in there, strike two. And this team has been very entertaining and fun to watch. They certainly have. Hey, B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Sean, what's going on? Welcome in. You go AWOL. I do not. Rick coming in with the super chat. Swing and Springer's going to pop this one up. Thank you so much, Rick, for the super chat. Much appreciation there, my friend. I didn't see a pop up for that either. I wonder if all of our We'll have to see why that didn't work. Okay, I didn't see any notifications pop up there. Why? But I appreciate the super chat. Thank you kindly for that. Springer staying alive, 0-2 count. Here's the first pitch, or the first pitch of the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Springer is down. He's going down. Alexander, welcome in. So much more. Sammy here kind of has my attention. You make me laugh so much. Thank you so much for being here. This game is underway. Springer strikes out. He is done. And the Blue Jays moving right along. And Sammy has to figure out why the little notification didn't pop up. Hey, Liam, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's a pitch. This is going to be hit hard. Lucas going to drive it into right field. And it's a base hit for Lucky Lucas. That's his unofficial nickname. We're working on it. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Lucas going to put one out there. So the Jays one on with one out. Good little start here. Good little start. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. That one out and dropping in. Vladdy now going to step up. Come on, Vladdy. Let's do it for us, Vladdy. Pitch in there for a strike, 99 miles an hour. In for Guerrero. Roberto Clemente Day it is today. Here's the 0-1 to Vladdy. In there for a strike. Real nice pitch. Vladdy just could not lay off of it. Could not lay off of it. All right, let's try updating this here. This is going to bounce down to second. And that's going to be it. The Blue Jays do not move on. Do not collect $500. Do not pass go. Blue Jays are done, and that means it's the rookie's time to shine. Trey Savage coming out to the mound. He's going to get things started up. Not a good start for the Blue Jays. Only a couple of pitches, and they go down in order. Bad Monkey, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Sports is better with you when you win. Sports is better with you when you win. Absolutely. Was it you? Do you have all the speed cameras in your basement? Amazing. Triton coming in with a super chat. Thank you, Triton. There we go. Okay, that popped up. Thank you there, Sir Triton, for the super chat. What team is a Rays playing? I've never heard of them. Never heard of them. Only one of the best teams in the American League this year, the Toronto Blue Jays. Hey, Beverly, what's going on? The Toronto Blue Jays absolutely loving life right now. Absolutely crushing things out there. And it is pretty special. Let's see this. Copy. We're going to paste this here again. Hang on. Sorry. One moment. I have to update a link. Paste. Save. All right. We'll see if that's going to make any difference or not. Why is it always Tampa? It's always Tampa. Here comes you, Savage. Beverly dropping in some baseballs. There it is. Getting those baseballs in there. Thank you so much. In honor of the super chats, dropping some baseballs in. It's a way of saying thank you. Ken, what's going on? Glad to have you along with us. You are very, very, very welcome. And our little emote wall is not working as expected. All right, so more tinkering we'll have to do, but first we want to see what the Savage is going to get up to. Here's the first pitch. 94 miles an hour, down for a ball. Trey got some nerves. He's going to shake out the nerves. And here's Chandler Simpson with a 293 average in 99 games so far this year. You Savage looking huge. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Very odd delivery. Comes right up and over the top and almost throws it right down. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. First ball of the Savage's career, a ball. That's right, KK. First pitch in there for a ball. Danger, what's going on? Us Canadians don't. I know, Danger. Could you believe what was coming out of that guy's mouth? Here's the 1-1 swing and hit up the middle, diving across, can't come up with it. And that's a base hit for Simpson. Diaz gonna come up. Chandler, what's going on? Welcome in. Tried to get him, the first batter, just delivering it to him. Couldn't knock it down. Let's see here. Okay, let's get rid of that. Trying to get this little new feature working here. We're gonna tinker with it as we go. Hey, Daniel Barry, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's a pitch in there for a strike to Diaz. So we got one runner on, pitching to Diaz now. Trying to lock it down. Diaz at 291, pickoff attempt. No dice. Trey is allowed, bases loaded, no outs in his first game at every level. Oh, really, KK? I was not aware of that. Duke, what's going on? Let's see if he does that again here today. Thank you so much, Cadalo. Appreciate that. Dropping the heart. This one going to be fouled off. Duncan update to 0-2. Elias, how's it going? Tampa always giving Toronto a hard time. That they have. For some reason, they always have. Thank you for the follow, KK. Salvatore, welcome in. Here's the 0-2. Doesn't get him. Just low. Almost got him to chase, though. Almost got him to chase. All right. Why, oh, why does this not want to work? Why, oh, why? This one is going to be hit hard down the right field line. That's going to drop in. This going all the way to the corner. Here comes a run. Throw, cut off. Barger whipping it home. Not in time. Run scores. 1-0 Tampa Bay. It's a double with nobody out. Oh, my goodness. The double scores a runner from first base, one game at a time. Never look too far ahead. That is right. Onyx, how's it going? Welcome in. Anthony the J, they're going to make the playoffs. Oh, yes, indeed they will. So this is going to be slapped hard down the right field line. And this was a good run. Simpson was on his horse. He was moving. He was moving. As Yadi Diaz, with his 28th double of the year, gets the first RBI for Tampa Bay. They're up 1-0 here in the top or the bottom of the first inning. So Brandon Lowe comes up hitting 259. Oh, he'll fit in the rotation. No fun unless we give up some runs. That's right. Just trying to set up another comeback win. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 now. George, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, just don't give up too much too early. You know, just trying to make it easy. Just trying to make it exciting. That's what it's all about, right? Trying to make it over exciting. All right, I'm going to close this for now. We'll figure that out a little bit later. The bat wiggle for Lowe. You savage. Waiting to deliver. Swing and a miss. There's his first strikeout of the day. Nicely done. There's his first MLB strikeout. They're going to send the ball over. They're going to hang on to that baseball. That's going to get taped up and handed over to him. Hey, Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you for continuing to come in. Make sure you're tapping that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe or follow as well. First pitch here to Caminero. That's going to be outside for a ball. He is throwing hard. I like his delivery. It's obviously he's dealing with a little bit of nerves and I'm sure a lot of adrenaline, and that adrenaline can make you overthrow the baseball. This one is going to be a foul tip, 1-1. How many games left? Oh, I'm not sure. I'd have to count. Okay, this is a 4-game series, so let's not include tonight. So we got 3. We know we have 6, 9. Is there 12? 12 or 13 left. We're coming down to the wire. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. Good pitch there. Real good pitch there. 25 above 500. Isn't that nice? Isn't it nice to see a Blue Jays team that is a mile above 500? There it is. Donovan confirming 12. I was trying to do the finger math. Dan, what's going on? Cody, welcome in. Let's go. Here's a pitch. Swing. This hammered down the left side, but foul. Again, they're Tampa playing in this temporary stadium because, well, not that the stadium's temporary, but they're playing here instead of their normal stadium because of the damage from the hurricane way back when, from the nasty storms. This is going to be hit hard. And this is going to be foul again. Foul again. Willow, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the Bigs, Trey. Thank you so much, sports. Welcome to the Bigs. We play KC next, then Boston, the Rays to end it all. That's right. It's going to be a fun ending. Of course, it has to be against the Rays, but I'm excited for that Red Sox series. That Red Sox series going to be super duper duper important. Rick coming in with the super chat. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Rick. Stanley Cup for you. 3-2, full count here. Junior Caminero, career versus Toronto, hitting 300. 3-2, 1 out, runner on second. Trey Savage in his debut here. A little bit of trouble early, but he's looking to pitch himself through it, looking to pitch his way out of it. And we all know he can do it. We all believe Heineman going to come out with a little pat on the back and say, hey, kid, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. And this is tough. This is certainly tough for these kids, right? Stepping in, like I said, the adrenaline, you got the nerves, you're feeling it out. I like that they started him on the road and not necessarily at home versus Toronto. If it was at home versus Toronto, there would be so much more pressure he would have to face. I feel a first inning like this is what he needs. Yeah, exactly. It kind of brings you down to reality, right? Centers you a little bit. 3-2. Here's a pitch. Not even close. And they're saying, did he go around? Did he chase it? No. So that's going to be a walk. That's going to be a walk. 2 on, 1 out. The Blue Jays trying to get themselves out of a little bit of trouble here. As a Toronto sports fan, why is it whenever I hear a team from Tampa Bay, I get heart palpitations, right? He's starting game for every minor league game has been bad, but he's the man. He'll settle down. Here's a pitch outside. 96 miles an hour with that fastball. Ball 1. Josh Lowe in 99 games for T-Bay. 233 average. He's set and focused. And the batter's got to be a little careful too. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The batter's got to be on edge because this is somebody they haven't faced. And while they certainly have, some tape from the minor leagues, there certainly is a scouting report. You never know what's going to happen when a kid steps into the majors for the first time. 1-1. Here's a delivery inside. 2-1. Yeah, the Red Sox series is at home at the Rogers Center. That is going to be a phenomenal series. I'm really excited for that one. Really excited. Savage set. Here's a 2-1. This is going to be hit right up the middle. Over his head. He can't make the play to first just in time. They're going to get him. So there's out number 2. It does advance the runners. So runners go to second and third. But holy moly, this one was just hit. It kind of blooped up and over the head of Savage. And as soon as it hurt, I don't know, is that grass or is it artificial turf? Whatever it is, looks like it's turf. When it hit behind the pitcher's mound, it just kind of died. So not a lot of time to turn 2. This went in, hit up the middle again. That one is going to be snagged over to first in time, and the Blue Jays get out of it. So they give up 1 run. Tampa with a 1-0 lead over Toronto. We're going to the top of inning number 2 for Addison Barger, Davis Schneider, and Dalton Varsho. Those 3 going to go to town. And of course, the Blue Jays now looking again to come from behind because, hey, why not? Why not? Another come from behind win? We will see it. Oh, thanks for joining us here. Happy Monday, everybody. Again, make sure you're tapping that like button. Hit that like. It's free. And so is hitting that subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click that button as well. Oh boy. All right. Hey, John, what's going on? Not looking good. Not looking great. Tough inning for him. Tough inning to get this game started off, but he'll figure it out. He'll find his way, right? He'll find his way. It's a tough game, this game they call baseball, especially when you're sitting on the mound. So very, very tough. But hey, we gots to believe, right? We gots to believe. And I'm fairly confident that they will get this one done, no doubt. All right, let's try this. I'm trying some new things here, trying to make them work, and it's frustrating that it's not working as expected. So let's try this again. We'll do a little clickaroonie here, get this going on. They're just about ready to come back. Whew. All right, so they're just talking about Bo Bichette again. We mentioned Bo in the first inning. PCL is the ligament he damaged. He is going for a second opinion, is expected to join the club a little bit later on this week, but we will not have an update as of yet to if he is eligible or not to return. So hopefully Bo is and will be A-okay. All right, first pitch, or sorry, Barger, yeah, steps in, first pitch in there for a ball. Sorry if I'm kind of all over the place. Trying to get something set up here. Trying to make this happen. All right, set up, 2-0 to Barger. Here's the pitch. He's going to hammer this one. Straightaway center field, and that's going to be an easy catch. Deep fly ball from Barger. Got under it, and that was a long fly ball. Long fly ball. Real long shot. Real long shot. Yep, no problem. No problem. No problem at all. So that is A-okay. Ooh, what's going on with my mic? Getting some feedback. This is going to be here up top. Davis Schneider stepping in now. Schneider going to take one up high. That was weird. 0-1 to Schneider. This one is going to be hit hard, and that's going to get through. Schneider going to get on base. So again, the Blue Jays with one out get a runner on. Let's go Blue Jays. We've seen this from them time and time again. They did this very well the other night. Hey, Shan, what's going on? Welcome in. Hockey starts the 21st. The 21st is when the Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators play together in their first preseason game. All right, let's go. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike on Varsho. Varsho, hit and miss, 60 games this year, 242 average, comes up with some big hits. Kirk isn't benched, just getting the day to rest right now. He is available if we need him, but just not getting the start. Just not getting the start. That's right, Joshua. He's getting a second opinion. All righty. Hey, Todd, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go, Varsho. Let's turn around. Let's do this. This one down low. Varsho fouls it off. Varsho fouls it off. Chris, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Some Blue Jays baseball. Blue Jays versus the Rays on a Monday night. Kirk is still waiting for his clothes to dry from the other game. Dallas, you're on fire tonight. This one going to be outside. Alexander, we have to tell you every single stream, please keep the chat on topic and not to spam. Please and thank you. Here's the pitch up high, just misses. Count going to go to 3-2. Full count here to Varsho. Full count to Varsho. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on, Dalton. Make it count. Make it count. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. He thought it was wide. He was ready to toss his bat, but he is rung up. Varsho goes down. Shane coming in with the 20 spot for the super chat. Thank you so much, Shane. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. I appreciate that very, very much. The generosity is super, super kind. And I do want to thank, we got a PayPal actually yesterday as we went off the air. I didn't pop up in my email until afterwards, so I don't know if that person is in the chat today. And I didn't want to mention them by name in case they wanted it to be kept under wraps. So if you sent that PayPal yesterday, thank you kindly. I really do appreciate it. Ernie Clement is going to pop this one up, flies it to shallow right field. The catch is made, and that one is done. The Blue Jays are done. They're going to sit down. Coming up bottom of the second, Nick Forte, Tristan Gray, and Carson Williams going to be the three up here. The Blue Jays able to get a base runner, not able to get that run back. Tampa Bay hanging on to the 1-0 lead here to start this ball game. Trey Savage coming out, hopefully will be a little bit more relaxed. You're welcome. I didn't send the PayPal, but I'll take credit for it. Onyx, that's awesome. Mr. Ed, welcome in. Did you comment on Brian Roberts? I did not comment on Brian Roberts. What is with Brian Roberts? Let's see here. Oh, you mean with his comments? Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, JDA, what's going on? Triton dropping 29 months. Thank you so much, Triton. Yeah, we didn't kind of call him out by name, but this isn't the first time an announcer has kind of made some ridiculous remarks. There have been a few kind of back and forth. And listen, the Blue Jays announcers are not innocent either. They've made some remarks to some of the other teams as well about the Yankees being a terrible team and whatnot. So it's the commentator trash talking is a little ridiculous. But listen, the Baltimore announcers can say what they want. The Blue Jays beat them 3 straight. So we don't need to talk in response. We just do it with our bats. Hey, Major Walker, what's going on? Welcome in. Triton again. Thank you so much. 29 months is absolutely huge, and we appreciate it. Hey, Bruce, welcome in. Thank you so much. Good to have you here and along for the ride. All right, let's see. Boom. There we go. Let's bring that up. All right. Savage on the mound, looking to get a little better. This coming in, pitch in there, 4 strike, 86 miles an hour, catches that side. Cortez comes in with a 2.26 batting average. Savage delivers. This is going to be put into play over to short, grabbed by Jimenez, and he's going to flip it over to Vladdy. And that's an out. Interesting. Vladdy Guerrero does not have a name on the back of his jersey. All the other players do. And I just caught that. Guerrero does not have his name on the back of his jersey. That's very interesting. I wonder why. I wonder what the story is there. Hey, Lala's Place, what's going on? Welcome in. Savage, 1 down. Now he's going to face Gray. First pitch in there, first strike, finding the strike zone very, very well now. Certainly has settled down from where he was. Tristan Gray only played 20 games this season. If not wrong, the Blue Jays favorite for this game. They should be. I didn't actually check the odds. This is going to be fouled off 0-2. Savage ahead. Blue Jays, I got to believe, are favored in almost every game. Vladdy's mom forgot the laundry. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure why why it's not on. Gray getting set 0-2 the count. Savage has 1 strikeout here today. This one down in the dirt, 1-2. Trying to pick up the second. Weislauer in the pen, and Savage gets the start. He was great, McSwedish. He was great. I would be very curious what the conversation was. He always, you know, you Savage is getting the opportunities to start. We knew this was coming for a while. But yeah, I'd like to see Lauer back out there. Swing and a miss. He's going to get him. Ball was dropped, so he has to throw it down to Vladdy. And there's another strikeout, second strikeout for the kid. We will take that one. A nice pitch. And it was a little low, it was cutting low. So one of those where Heineman had to change his glove from up top to down below. And it just kind of bounced wide. Would you try Tyreek Hill since he's done playing in Miami? Good question, Douglas. KQ, how's it going? This one in for a strike. Would I trade him? Yeah, I mean, if the sense is he's done and he's not going to be there anymore, if you can, and it's not just with him, with anybody, if you have an opportunity where you can get something for someone who's never going to play for you, I think you got to test the waters, right? This is going to be pop foul. 0-2 again now to Williams, the number 9 hitter. So good work here by you, Savage. He is up to about 31 pitches already. But he has a couple of strikeouts, 1 earned run. Wasn't a solid first inning. This one coming in. There we go, McSwedish. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. So I guess they're wearing the number and they took their name off the back of the jersey. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was wondering. I'll be honest, I didn't even notice the number. I just noticed the name. Setting it up. Got him. Another strikeout for the kid. That's 3. That's 3. The parents are excited. Hey, listen, I told you I was a little under the weather today. So the Vladdy jersey, the Clemente jersey just went right over the top of my head. Didn't even pick up on that one. All right, Blue Jays coming up. Heineman, Jimenez, and then back to the top of the order for Springer as the Blue Jays looking to turn this one right back around. Will we get this run back, or are they going to still keep battling and battling and battling for it? No, Mr. Ed, not everybody. Not everybody. Vladdy, I believe, is the only one that I've seen so far. But again, I haven't really been watching for it, so we'll see. Now we know we'll be watching to pick up on that a little bit more. Holy smokes. Great start here for Tampa Bay. They were able to get one early. Now it's time for the Blue Jays to turn it on and get it going. Welcome in, everybody. For those that haven't been with us here before, my name is Sam. Welcome to the Sam Welby 12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. We appreciate you being here very, very, very much. Let's see here. Wow. All right. Wonder how deep they will let him pitch. Yeah, Andrew, that is a great question. How far will they go? How far will they go? WSD, what's up? Went to Dallas. Dallas would be nasty. Dallas would be nasty. And Dallas needs to get nasty, right? The bat's awoken. The bat is awoken. Now it's time for the Blue Jays. Oh, Triton. Triton. It's time for the Blue Jays to take flight. Aiden, what's going on? Welcome in. I need to watch because I'm having fun doing what I'm doing, Aiden. I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. So now, yeah, that's right, Alfredo. We hope the Jays turn around and score. Let's see if they can do it. Hopefully they can. It would be real sweet if they could get this one going. George M. Steinbrenner Field here in Florida. All right, let's go. Let's bring this one back up. Here comes Heineman to lead the way. Here's a pitch, swing, and fouled off. First pitch, foul. So he's going to go in the hole 0-1. Again, welcome in. If you are just coming in, make sure you keep hitting that subscribe button for us. Blake, what's going on? Thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Here's the pitch outside. No worries, Alexander. Just try to keep the messages on topic. Hoped-in, what's going on? Welcome in. I don't care how deep Macho Man Savage pitches. Macho Man Savage. Oh, I got to load that sound clip. Every strikeout. Ooh, yeah. I'm sorry, Alexander. Heineman, 2-1, the count to him. Delivers. This is going to be pop foul. It's going to go to 2-2. Oh, Blake, it's my pleasure. Thanks so much for being here. So, Dan, that's a good question. Maybe right-clicking on the name? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Here's a pitch, 2-2, outside, going to go to a full count. Boyle about to throw pitch number 27. It's a full count here to Heineman as we start the top of the third inning. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. This pitch was so far inside, he could not lay off of it, and Heineman goes down swinging. Another strikeout here for Boyle. Is this 4 years? Yeah, Major Walker. Well, this is the start, I guess, of our 4th year, or is this our 5th year? I don't even know. I'd have to go back and count the years. Hey, James, how's it going? Welcome in. But yeah, it's been a couple of years. Swing and a miss here to Jimenez stepping up. I know we did celebrate our anniversary this August that we missed. Forrest, what's going on? Go Jays, go. Inside to Jimenez, evening it up. There it is. Thank you, Beverly. Confirms 4 years. So is this starting our 5th? Is this? No, this is our fourth hockey season coming up, I think. Yeah, I think this is our 4th hockey season coming up. You think I would know these things? Yeah, Bad Monkey, it really messed it up. It really ripped up that roof, and so now they're playing in this stadium. This going to be hit hard to left field. Is it going to drop? No, it's not. That's an easy catch. So the second out, we're going to go to the top of the lineup for Springer coming in. Thank you so much, Mr. Ed, hitting that subscribe. Getting us on our climb to 29,150. So the Blue Jays hitting some fly balls here today. And I can't tell, it looks like this field is turf. It doesn't look like natural grass. Swing and a miss here to Springer. Ripped right through it. 2 outs. Springer did strike out in the first. Hey, John, welcome in. Setting up. Here's the 0-1. Springer swings and misses again. Strike 2. Springer's been picking up a lot of strikeouts over the last little while. Still comes up with some big hits, but those strikeouts, oh, they just sting. From Montreal, welcome in, John. Bonjour. I will apologize in advance for my French because it is terrible. Come on, Springer. 0-2. He's in the hole here. Doyle's pitching okay. He's pitching pretty well. Not allowing a lot of hits. Here's a pitch up high. That's going to go to 1-2. My volume is off. What do you mean my volume is off? My volume is on here. Here's a pitch, swing, and this is going to be hit hard. Past the third baseman, that's going to roll through. That's going to be a single. I don't think, oh, he's trying to turn it for 2. Here comes the throw, down with the slide, safe. Springer in here with a double. Tammy, thank you for hitting those likes. I appreciate it. Ah, there you go, Jason. Thank you. Springer hit this one hard. It was a sharply hit ball, and it actually skipped under the arm of Gray, the third baseman, who was set up to make the catch, and the ball went underneath him. And that goes through to left field, and Springer running hard. And he's like, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. And he slides in here. Good job, Springer. Wow, with 2 outs, he picks up a double. And that is going to be an error. So we now got a runner in scoring position here for Lucas. Lucas coming in. Callie, what's going on? I'm not a baseball fan, but I'm glad the Blue Jays are doing well. You're a hockey and soccer man. Well, we'll have hockey coming up in, my goodness, just 6 days. Dave, thank you for the follow. Lucas going to foul this one back. Thank you, Kareem. I appreciate it. We've been busy trying to get our hockey stuff organized, starting to get stuff loaded. We just built our first thumbnail. Thank you, Corey, hitting the follow. Brendan, what's going on from Malton? So we're getting set for hockey. Pitch going to come in up high to Lucas. Count going to go to 2-1. Springer sitting there on second base. I think be playing in the finals versus the Dodgers. That would be a heck of a series. That would be a real tough series. This one coming in. Lucas hammers this one down the left field line, but just foul. Just foul. I am. Welcome in. Yeah, Lala's place. Me too. If you watched any of the prospect tournaments the other day, Toronto beat Montreal, but they lost to Ottawa. It was very, very exciting. It was good stuff. Skis, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's the 2-2 swing, and this is going to be hit to second base. Don't think he's going to beat it out. He does not. And the Blue Jays are done here, and they leave Springer stranded. Oh, there's Austin Matthews with that stink face. Austin Matthews with that stink face. Love it. Last moment, Vladdy needed a fresh jersey. That's right. Just needed a fresh jersey, and he'll be able to turn around and get it going. Hockey season starts the day before your birthday, so you're happy. That's right. Right now, tentatively talking about hockey. Oh, safe travels, Sean. Safe travels, Alberta bound. Talking about hockey, so we will have some preseason hockey kicking off on Sunday, the 21st in the afternoon. It'll be the Leafs and the Senators. Regular season, we're going to be trying to go live back-to-back days, the 7th and 8th. The 7th is going to be the Chicago Blackhawks and the Florida Panthers, and then we will have Toronto and Montreal on the 8th. So back-to-back nights to kick off the hockey season. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Just put 25 on the Jays. Hopefully the Jays can come through for you. Should be good. The Blue Jays pitcher, what is his prospect legal in the whole what for the Blue Jays pitcher? What is his prospect legal in the whole MLB? I'm not sure I understand the question, but he is legal. They bring him up, and he's one of their top prospects. He was phenomenal. Averaged, what was it, 14 strikeouts per 9 innings? It was wild. KQ, that is the $15 million question. Where will McDavid end up? Jays seem to struggle against the Rays. They always do, McSwedish. Always, always, always. It is so frustrating. So frustrating. All right, let's bring this one back up. Welcome in if you are just joining us. Time to play ball. Do you think the Leafs can win it all with Matthews as the best player? You know what, Tom? I really do. I really do. I think Matthews had an off season last year, and I am looking forward to getting it back. Marner was a big distraction, and with him gone, I think it's going to solve some issues, to be honest with you. Man, what is his prospect level? Oh, I'm not sure. All right, Chandler Simpson going to step up here. He was 1 for 1. Started the game off with a single. Swing and a miss here. 1-1 the count now as Savage looking to keep things rolling along. He's got 3 strikeouts through 2 innings, so came around very, very nicely. Thank you so much for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. You're moving there from BC. Oh, big move, big move. I hope it goes well for you, Sean. Matthews is healthy again, so they say. Every year. Triton, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, Matthews supposed to be healthy again, supposed to be good. Time will tell. Hopefully he is back to his regular cheery old self. This is going to be hit. Picked up by Jimenez over to first in time. 1 down. Good defense. Jimenez has been a little bit busy here today. I think so. I believe he would be. The new kid is doing great. He's going to need to stay cool. 32 in Florida. Yeah, there. What does it say? Let me see. Let me open this up here. Florida is hot this time of year. They've been getting a lot of heat coming through. 85 degrees right now. It is clear and a very small wind. Only 8 miles an hour blowing from left to right. So at 85, got to keep cool. Diaz, who's 1 for 1 today, had the RBI double in the first. You Savage behind 1-0 in the count. This is going to be pop foul. That's going to even it up at 1-1. Vincent, hello there. Welcome in. Jay, shake off the grip tonight. They got to get this going, right? Blue Jays already setting themselves up for another comeback win. Nobody throws the screwball anymore because it's such a screwy pitch. I couldn't resist. Couldn't lay off of it. 2-1 now. Here to Diaz. Why don't they get the biggest sumo type guy to just sit and cover the net, cover 80% without moving? One mind. That's really funny. Well, they almost did with with their young kid in the Marlies. He's like what, 6'8", big guy, but you still got to be able to move. And even Stellaris is a big guy too. So that's going to be a walk. You Savage loses him. Can't sit him down. So with 1 out, we now have 1 on. So you Savage in AAA really using the four-seamer, the splitter, and the slider as his 3 main pitches. That seems to be holding the case here this evening. Here's the pitch down low. Got to bring this one back up with 1 on. Got to watch that runner too. Brennan Lau struck out in the first, average sitting at 258. Lau set to go. Here's that pitch in there for a strike. Nice job right over the plate. Right over the plate, throwing that hard. And again, it's something with his delivery, something with his windup. The way he comes almost down and over just looks so, I don't know, it's almost looks like he's overthrowing it. But this one in there for strike 2. It's a good hard delivery, really torquing his body, torquing that arm right back there to come over the top. He is breathing a little heavy right now, probably feeling the heat, sweating real good. Marner's going to Vegas Golden Knights. That's right. Marner going to have his debut for the Golden Knights. We do wish him all the best. You Savage delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another strikeout. The 4th strikeout for the kid. Let's go. Great pitch. And Heineman is really guiding him here well. Guiding him in here very well. Of course, you know, as a pitcher-catcher combination, you have to have faith in each other. You need to be able to communicate well. And it's the catcher who kind of sets up the game for you. This one misses inside. Heineman kind of says, cool off. So 2 outs here, bottom of the 3rd. He's already up to about 50 pitches right now. It's starting to get a little high. Hey, Roger, what's going on? Welcome in. This one in there for a strike, strike 1. So yeah, with 48 pitches, it shows you he's throwing a lot of full counts. Hasn't given up a lot of hits, but a lot of full counts. That pitch count climbing a little faster than I think we all like to see. Gilmore's coming to Hamilton for Comic. Oh, nice, Joshua. Are you going to go? The biggest question I have with the Leafs is how Cowan is developing. 2 years ago, it was the hottest thing since Nyes. Seemed last year he cooled down. And yeah, he only played in 1 of the 2 prospect games, Phil. So we'll have to see come training camp what he's going to be like when he starts applying himself. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Real nice pitch. So looking to get out of this inning. He's been hot right now. He's been throwing it real well, real hard. You Savage in his major league debut. The Blue Jays, the Tampa Bay Rays, going at it here under the lights. You Savage looking around, getting set. I'm planning to go. I'd like to meet him. Swing and a miss. He got him. Are you kidding me? Another strikeout. Wow. Great pitch from you Savage. Yeah, Joshua, if you get a chance to go, he's awesome. He's a great guy. We've met him a couple of times. He's He's phenomenal. I don't think he'd remember me, but he is certainly a phenomenal guy. Dave, how's it going? Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in here on a Monday night. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you tap that thumbs up for us. Hit that like button. And last but not least, make sure you tap that subscribe or tap that follow. Let's keep it going. Yesterday was such an unbelievable day as we crossed the 29K threshold. We're now officially counting down to 30K. And we're going to be doing a little bit of a giveaway when we hit 30K, but we're not going to talk about what it is or what we're doing until we get a little bit closer, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you all so very much. Jason, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. It's we just like to have fun. We just like to have fun and do our thing. So thank you very, very much. Where is... Huh, okay, interesting. Good to see you too, Dave. It's been a long few days. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, he was on the grapevine with Don back in the day. Don loved Kingston Kid. Yeah, Todd, that kiss, the kiss from Don Cherry to Dougie Gilmore was something special. That was a very funny moment, and it was a great show. Listen, Coach's Corner was great. Grapevine was great. I'm a big Don Cherry guy. It's unfortunate what happened, but man, those were some great years growing up. I don't know if you saw that. I almost just choked. The clearly Canadian today almost got me. Woo, we almost choked. All right, thank you. There it is. There we go. Almost up to 130 is Big Vladdy Guerrero going to step up here. Woo. Joshua, I think we're actually at a concert. I think we're actually at a show. I got to check the dates. Vladdy in the hole 0-1. This one outside 1-1 can even it up. Back in the good old days. Back in the good old days. Yeah, Andrew, we should be here most of the week. I mean, Thursday, I think, is an afternoon game, so we won't be doing that one because I have to work. Here comes Vladdy. Swings through that one. 1-2. Yeah, well, we're going to try and get in as much as we can. Dan. Excuse me. Ooh, just went down the wrong way. Wow. What is going on with my microphone? I don't know if you guys are hearing that. For me, it's like crackling. It's doing something weird, but it could be my speakers. Vladdy going to foul the slider off. Going to foul that one back. You swallowed that bug. Little call back to the bug. That's funny. Swallowed the bug. Going 1-2 to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here in the top of the fourth, he's going to hit this one right back up to the pitcher. A little underhand toss. And Vladdy is 0 for 2. Come on, Guerrero. He's got to be better than that. He's got to do much better than that. That is not how we want to roll. Oh, Dallas, I would be out of here. If a mouse ran across my desk, ran across my floor, I'd be out of here so fast. Addison Barger stepping up. He's 0 for 1 tonight. The bat's getting very quiet here against Boyle. Boyle now, that was his 46th pitch thrown. Summer 69 reminds me of living in Bryan Adams' home city of Vancouver. Oh, love me some Bryan Adams. Here's the pitch. Barger hits this one hard. A stab at it. Can't come up with the ball. A little diving catch, but doesn't come up with it. A base hit here for Barger. So with one out, we got one on for Schneider. Schneider going to look to turn this one around. But a good solid hit by Barger, and he turned on this one real quick. A good try by the second baseman, diving across. Just couldn't squeeze the glove and come up with that one. So here comes Schneider. Barger has steal speed, but I don't know if we're going to see him go in this situation. Schneider is 1 for 1, had a single in the second, one of the only Blue Jays to get a hit here so far. Schneider set. Here's Boyle, delivers inside, and Schneider, what are you doing? Swings through that one, and it's going to be 1-1. This is right here a perfect example. One of my big challenges with Schneider is just why he swings at some of these crazy pitches makes no sense to me. It's bonkers. 1-1 is the count, one out. Barger, set. Oh, almost hit him in the head. Schneider has to drop down to his knees, checks the helmet just to make sure there's no ball mark there. I'm the same way with spiders. I see when I go running. Oh, Decca, me too. I can't stand spiders. Hey, Greg, what's going on from Edmonton? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Greg. Work the count. That's right, Kareem. Work the count. It's almost like Rocky working Ivan Drago, right? You got to work it. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Schneider ripping through another one. Michael, the only news on Bichette was that he was going to seek a second opinion on his knee. And he is expected to join the team later this week, but no update on when he'll return to play. It's the Hornet Wasp. Yeah, man, so many wasps. Way more than usual. A lot of wasps going around. Ashton, so far, listen, he's okay. He's okay. He hasn't knocked my socks off yet. Swing and a miss. Schneider going to strike out with a full count. That's Boyle's fourth strikeout of the afternoon. Schneider's been striking out a lot as well. Varsho going to come up now. We still have one runner on. 2 outs, 1 runner on, and Varsho at the plate looking to keep this one going. You're a Phillies fan, so nice. Varsho takes the first pitch. It looked like he was going to swing at it. Really looked like he was going to swing and then laid off. You saw them win 4 cups, including 3-0. Sean, I would be happy just seeing them win 1. That's all. Just 1. At some point. This one outside evens it up at 1-1. Yeah, just 1 cup, and I'd be happy. I've seen the Jays win a couple World Series. I've seen the Argos win many Grey Cups. We saw TFC won the MLS championship. We saw the Raptors win a championship. Here's the pitch. Strike call, 1-2. Heck, we've seen, I think, the Toronto Rock won a championship. Maple Leafs time now. That's the one that counts for me. Need to see that. Need to see it happen. 1-2. This one swing. It's going to be poked over to the first base side. Bobbled, thrown over. Very, very close call, but he's out and the Blue Jays are done. They leave another one stranded on base. I tell you this, if Toronto's NFL team wins a championship before the Maple Leafs, I'm going to be very upset. Hey, Baxter, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Again, as you are coming in, tap that like button, hit that subscribe to the channel. We got you covered for lots of baseball down the stretch, and including some NHL hockey. Stefan, what's going on? Listen to the desperation. Lots of desperation. The Leafs were going to win the cup since 68. Leafs suck. Bree, I hope they turn it around. They have to. Just 1. It's not so much to ask. It's not so much to ask. No way Toronto is getting an NFL team. You guys will get the Bills. Well, hey, that's okay. Even if it's the Bills. We can't have a team representing Toronto win a championship before the Leafs do. What is it to get an NFL? Like, isn't the expansion like $2 billion or something crazy for the expansion fee? Last I heard, I mean, maybe it's $1 billion. It's something out of control. I saw Matthews' leadership when he said there were too many players riding the bus and when he was the one driving it. Yeah, that was certainly some interesting comments. And there was definitely a lot of controversy and a lot of debate going around the locker room. So I'm very interested to see if Marner was a big part of the problem. I guess that hurricane really hit Tropicana Field bad. Yeah, it did, Bad Monkey. It was really, really bad. Really bad. If any city in Canada, it would be Toronto, but no way the Bills would allow that. No, I agree with you, Dave. I would be shocked. And plus, Buffalo did sign that new deal with MLSE for a big grassroots football program, which is pretty good. They're going to be building up football in Toronto and especially Canada, but mainly in Toronto. So it'll be pretty cool. Rogers Center might host a Super Bowl, apparently. The new Buffalo building. The new Buffalo building is looking incredible. It's looking like a really, really, really nice stadium. Canadian government stopped the expansion into Canada. Just ask John Candy and Wayne Gretzky. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 very quickly here to Lowe. You Savage with a couple nice pitches. NFL is second in Canada and growing. Yeah, it's going to grow huge. It's going to grow really fast. Swing and a miss. He got him another strikeout. Wow. 6 strikeouts now for Trey Savage. 6 strikeouts. To the owners. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Hey, Ulysses, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Bell. Hello there. Thoughts on how the Jays may do in the playoffs? Well, of course, it's dependent on 2 real things. Obviously, the matchup. This one in there for a strike on Mangum. He grounded out in the first. So obviously matchup, but it's the pitching and not so much the starters. It's the bullpen. How is the pen going to do, Bell? Can we rely on the pen? That is going to be the difference in the playoffs. Swing and a miss. 0-2. You Savage feeling it right now. You Savage is on one. He's looking mighty sharp. Delivering some real solid pitches here. Yeah, John Candy was awesome. If you haven't seen the movie The Great Outdoors, you must. It was such a good movie. You Savage looking for more. Swing and a miss. Get out of here. He got him.
Strike 3, you're out.
4 strikeouts in a row for You Savage, his 7th. And it just dawned on me what his delivery looks like. Very close. It reminds me a lot of Roger Clemens. That arm movement reminds me a lot of Roger Clemens. I don't know if that's just my brain interpreting it. I'd have to look at the footage side by side, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. The way he comes back, cocks that arm, and then just rifles it through. Really reminds me of the Rocket. Yeah, You Savage looking real good so far. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning here. He's already thrown 59 pitches. Oh, that one was in there for a strike. He does not get the call. Come on, Mr. Umpire, sir. Scott, thank you for lighting that lamp, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. So we're on the way, climbing towards 150. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. That should have been strike 3. But let's keep this one going. Bengals fan, BSBN just announced that Burrows is done. Toe surgery. Toe surgery going to take him out. Ouch, that hurts. That hurts. Herman, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Now he got him another strikeout. And the Blue Jays sit him down. This kid is redonkulous right now. Absolutely redonkulous. Big Win knocked out the power here. Had to climb a tree to get the signal. Herman, don't fall out of the tree. Be safe. But welcome in. Sir Lucifer, welcome in. Many people have already compared hit to Clemens. Nothing new. Really? Okay, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. It just dawned on me watching his delivery, watching how that arm goes. Oh, that's so funny. Wake up the bats. You're saying Savage has a high release point. He does. It real up high, and he comes down over the top. So there's no sidearm motion. It's all purely over the top. Now we need some offense. That's right. Have to get these bats going. Have to get these bats cooking. We got Ernie Clement, Tyler Heineman, and Andres Jimenez coming up. Of course, the bottom of the lineup to see if they can get it going. Drew, how's it going? Welcome in. Jay's offense got to step up and back up the pitcher. Yes, sir. And this is something that Bassett has faced over his last several outings, right? Bassett hasn't been this strong, but having some good outings and not getting any offense behind him. How come I feel a comeback when Yes, Nate Dogg, they can do it. Yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, a great movie for sure. Absolutely pure classic. John Candy was something else. He was something else. Just so funny. Never had a chance to meet him, but man, so funny. Just comedy gold. Cody, what's going on? Look up you Savage versus Chase Burns. CU versus Wake Forest. All right, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to take a look. Wayne, how's it going? Go Jays. Lots of time. Yes, sir. Lots and lots of time out there. Tons of time. Wow. The 50-50 Super September jackpot is predicted to hit $3 million. BlueJays.com/5050, I think, was the website. Wayne, what's going on? Welcome in. Swing, and this is going to be popped up. 0-1 here to Ernie Clement, looking to get things going. So we're back in it. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Tick, 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 boom. Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1-1, can even it up. Little ball exchange, get a fresh one coming in. But we'll Joe. You know what, Dallas? I don't know if they've said who's going to make the phone call this time around. But Joe doesn't need a 50-50 to call me. He can call me anytime. It's going to be popped into right field, going to the track, and that's going to be caught just in front of the wall. So Ernie giving it a ride. But that's a long fly out. A little bit of a breeze holding that ball in. Philip, how's it going? Him and his starting to, yeah, he's had a couple of hits, a couple key hits too. Yeah, Joshua, we did. We really did. We have to keep Savage. He's on a roll. He is certainly on a roll, pitching very well. We got to get him that backup now. Got to get him some offense. Here's a pitch to Heineman. First pitch, he swings, pops that to center field, and that's going to be a fly out. So 2 quick outs here. Blue Jays bats not really giving the youngster Trey Savage time to rest. Here in the top of the 5th, 2 very quick outs. Yeah, McSwedish, right now, that's kind of what it's looking like. Kind of what it's looking like. Jimenez going to round out the bottom of the lineup. His average has dropped back down to 212. First pitch in there for a strike. Boyle now up over 60 pitches. In fact, that was pitch number 62. T, how's it going? Welcome in. Blue Jays, best team in the league. This one swing and a miss to Jimenez, 0-2. Some days they look like a T, some days not so much. But they are certainly one of the best. Certainly one of the best. But I don't know what it is about Tampa Bay. Tampa always makes us work for it. We really struggle against this team. Here's the pitch. Swing, and Jimenez going to hit it up to second base. He's hustling down the line, but not in time. And the Blue Jays, 1, 2, 3, sit down. We are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Tristan Gray, Williams, and Simpson due up. You know, it's been a little while, and this game has really been moving along. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard and see what's been happening around the majors. Right now, it's 4-0 Cubs over the Pirates. Braves beating up on the Nationals 7-1. The Orioles and White Sox, they're tied at 1s. The Twins are up 1-0 over the Yankees. Let's go Minnesota. The Twin Cities keep it rocking. The Reds 3-1 over the Cardinals. The Astros 2-0 over the Rangers. And we got 2 later games coming up. But the Yankees and the Twins, an important one. Can the Twins hang on and get it done? That would be massive if they certainly could do it. All right. You're right about the great outdoors. Rick Moranis is a sidekick. Rick Moranis is awesome. And I did hear, of course, if you haven't, Rick Moranis is going to be returning to the movie world. Apparently, he is signing on for the new Spaceballs sequel. So it'll be Rick Moranis' first motion picture since he retired, a very, very long time. I'm really excited to see how this is going to come through and play out. If you've never seen Spaceballs, it is a must watch. But Spaceballs, the next one, can't wait. Cannot wait. I just hope they make it really well. I hope it's not one of these try too hard type of movies. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th inning, 61 pitches for Savage. He's got 8 strikeouts in his debut here, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Out of the 12 outs, 6 of them splitters, 3 of them slider, 3 of them with the 4-seam fastball. And he really has been staying away from the high side of the plate. He's been kind of mid and low in terms of the strike zone today. He is still kicking it, that's for sure. This one pitch, a pop up in his center field. Varsho is under it. That's going to be a 1 pitch, 1 out. We need more of that. We need more of that. Pizza the Hut. Pizza the Hut was awesome. I'm loving the cast so far. Yeah, I hope so. Well, I'm trying to keep my expectations level, but it is going to be good. You got your quota. There it is. Bassett is good for sure. Savage is just going and going and going. He's like the Energizer Bunny. The number 9 hitter Williams stepping in, first pitch in their first strike. I'm also looking forward to Spaceballs 2. I'm scared of what it's going to be. Yeah, that's a good point there. Hey, Pro Rose, what's going on? Welcome back in. This one down low, 1-1. I'll tell you what, I missed you if you missed me. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Now 13 subs away from 150. If you haven't hit that button, give it a click. Make sure you're hitting those likes as well. Here's a pitch swing that's going to be popped up to center field again. Varsho this time going to his left, and he's going to make that catch. 2 outs. So there we go. Maybe the Blue Jays can get a quick inning of their own. That would be something special. Give Savage a chance to kind of have a little rest, a chance to relax. Kind of wiping his brow, and here comes Simpson. He's 1 for 2 today, top of the lineup. Tampa still holding the lead, and the first pitch swung on. That's going to be knocked foul. Crack open the drink. Pizza Hut was so gross. It was such a great costume, Bad Monkey. All right, here's the 0-1 in there. Strike 0-2. Wow. Let's go. Do it again. Do it again, you Savage. We want another strikeout. We want another strikeout. 0-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. This kid is ridiculous.
Strike 3, you're out.
This kid is ridiculous. 3 up, 3 down, another quick inning. We're moving right along. Coming up, Springer, Lucas, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Top of the 6th. Hey, Lucas, you Savage is on fire. He is cooking. May the Schwartz be with you. So funny. This kid is for real. Remember, in AAA, he had averaged 14 strikeouts per 9 innings, which is a monster number, and he's showing it here. Some real nice pitching. Really moving the ball around, keeping it low, getting guys to chase, right? He has given up a couple of hits, but man, he's looking real good. Over 5 innings completed, 1 run on 2 hits Tampa Bay has. They do have an error as well. 3 hits for the Blue Jays. They have not been able to score a run. So this kid, just insane right now. 68 pitches, 48 of them are strikes. Boyle himself, 64 pitches, 44 of them are strikes. So that's pretty good. 4 ground outs, excuse me, from you Savage, 2 flyouts. Boyle is 6-3 in terms of ground outs and flyouts. I mean, he's doing really good. 9 strikeouts for the kid in his debut. Wow. Just incredible. Just incredible. I mean, I think he's living up to expectations. No doubt about it. Most strikeouts in an MLB debut in franchise history is Trey Savage. He just set that. Franchise history. Most strikeouts in a major league debut for the Blue Jays with 9. Wow. All right, bringing it back up. Here comes Springer. Georgie Springer, he's 0 for 2. Let's see what Springer can do. Here's the pitch, takes it, but that was on the corner. They did not call it a strike. They did not call it a strike, so that's okay. He's going to destroy that. I think he will. I think he will. Here's the pitch, swing, and Springer hits this one hard. Lined right to left field, though, and that catch is out of here. Yikes. So Springer's out. That was quick. Now it's going to be up to Lucas. Blue Jays have to get some small ball going. They got to get some runners on base right now. They're only down by 1, and it looks like we got our fan favorite Brendan Little warming up here in the pen. Here's the pitch, a little high and outside from Boyle. Going to be 1-0 here to Lucas. Lucas is 1 for 2 with a single in the first. No, Lucas, it does not look good here to start this game. And it's past saying start this game. We're more than halfway through. And their offense, their bats have been very, very quiet. Boyle has been pitching a very nice game. He's up at 68 pitches now. Lucas is set, waiting. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Strike 1. I agree with you, McSwedish. I agree with you there. Let's get a bit bigger. Yes, indeed. Gonna foul this one back, 2-2. Let's go. Come on, guys. 2-2. Setting it up. Here's the pitch from Boyle. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Lucas. That's Boyle's 5th strikeout. Oh boy, here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy coming back up. He's 0 for 2 today. Blue Jays bats are being silenced right now. Silenced. Let's go, Vladdy. Time to turn this one around. We need somebody to get this going. Somebody to start hitting the ball. Here's the pitch to Vladdy, and a very weak foul chopped to the left-hand side. Vladdy hitting to a double play, hitting to a ground out. 0 for 2. Come on, Vladdy. We need something to get going. Taking a look. Here's the pitch in there for a strike call. Vladdy right down the middle. My goodness. Give me 1 second. Swing, and that's going to be hit. Hitting on the road. Vladdy waiting. Here's the pitch way up high. Way up high. Oh, we got Sir Anthony Dominguez starting to warm up. Oops. And I just knocked something flying. Knocking stuff all over the place. Come on, Vladdy. 1-2 is the count. Outside low. Outside low. Give me 1 second here. We got Kelly warming up. We got a few folks warming up here in the pen. Swinging and foul, keeping it going. Vladdy hanging on. This is hit hard. Vladdy, no, but it goes nowhere. Good sound on it, good wood. And they're going to throw Vladdy out. The Blue Jays done. Yikes, that did not work. Vladimir Guerrero not able to get anything going. The Blue Jays in trouble, and Savage going to come right back out. Trey is having a mighty fine game. He's going to face Diaz low and Caminero here in the bottom of the sixth inning. He's going to look to keep this one going. Welcome in. If you are just joining us, thank you for tuning in tonight here on a Monday night. We appreciate seeing you. We got you covered for all your Blue Jays information. So make sure you hit that subscribe. Keep the subscribe train rolling around as we are moving on up. And I just got to read something here real quickly. Give me a quick second. Give me 1 second. All right, let me see. Just got to check here. Sorry, one moment. All right. Sorry about that. Got to tend to a few things. All right, folks, what are you thinking so far of this kid? What do you feel, Trey Savage? Is he living up to your hype? Is he living up to your expectation? Hopeton says they're waiting for the seventh inning. We'll see. We will see. But what do you think? Razor coming in. What's up, Razor? Are you a fan? Are you still not sure? Very impressive. I'm with you. I'm in that very impressive side as well. This is going to be hit right up the middle. Almost took his head off. First pitch fastball hit right up the middle, and Savage had to duck out of the way of that one. That came up fast. He has been excellent. Lucas says, I agree. In the house, Razor. Damien's family is very impressive. I agree. I'm with you. There is John Schneider's coming out. Are they going to make a move right now? Yes, they are. There's the sign. He gives the call. And look at that. Just one pitch. And this is going to be the end of his debut. Why pull him out now? There's some fist bumps all the way around. Lots of fist bumps, a handshake, a pat on the back, and that's it. Savage has done 9 strikeouts in his debut. Excellent debut. If you can find those clapping hands, put those clapping hands in the chat. A great debut here for the youngster stepping in. We applaud you, Trey. We applaud you. What an unbelievable debut. 69 pitches, 9 strikeouts. He did give up 1 earned run. It would have been nice if the Blue Jays bats would have shown up to give him the win. There it is, the clapping hands, the hands coming in. Unbelievable. Very, very nice. Would have been nice if they would have given him a little bit of a lead to work with. Razor's impressed. Yeah, I'm impressed as well. I knocked a whole bunch of things off my desk. Yo-ho, what's going on? Welcome in. Jason, welcome in. Savage debut and a nice debut. That was. Welcome in Dong's Food and Travel Adventure. Welcome to the party. Giving him an ovation. We give him the ovation. He did excellent. He did absolutely excellent. Nothing wrong with this outing at all. He was phenomenal. Don't count them out yet. It's not the 9th. That's right, Dave. Lots of baseball still to go. The bats need to wake up. But Little is going to come into this game. Little going to take over here. Now, Little is definitely no Savage, right? He's not going to put up as many strikeouts. He's going to hope to put the ball in play and let the defense get things going. We got Sammy in one hand and Monday Night Football on the 2. There you go. Razor, I appreciate that, brother. It's a great night. And of course, Monday Night Raw. I'm going to have to watch Monday Night Raw a little bit later on. See what goes on there. It's supposed to be a big one. Not a good move. Hope this is not a good move. Would have liked to see him keep it in. It's going to be 3-1 Blue Jays. Calling the comeback. And here we go. Little is on the mound. It's now in Little's hand. Bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Savage was a base hit, so there's 1 on, nobody out. And this first pitch here from Little is going to be fouled back. Little comes in with a 3.05 ERA today. Let's see how he pitches to score. That's right. They don't like to score before the 8th. They like to drag it real long. Swing and a miss. Wow, good pitch here from Little. And Little, very quick, is ahead 0-2 in the count. No, not his fault at all, Lucas. Not his fault at all. It was a tough first inning, but man, he really buckled down after that and was spectacular. Oh, yes, Kareem. Absolutely. I've always loved a little wrestling. 1-2 the count now. Little trying to come in. That's right. A little double play ball doesn't hurt anybody, right? A little double play ball doesn't hurt anybody. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Little comes in and he's feeling the flow. There we go. Strike you very much. A strikeout here for Little. That's one down. Boom. Now a double play ball would work well. Very, very, very nice. So Little checks the runner at first. Now he delivers. This is going to be low. Trying to force that ground ball. Caminero walked in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Dave's Disney Dreams. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Love me some Disney too. Taking a look. Here's the pitch in there for a strike call. 1-1. Thank you, Mr. Umpire, sir. Because that one looked like it missed, but we will take it. Ryan, I thought it was a great debut. 9 strikeouts, sets the franchise record for the Blue Jays. I thought he was very good. A rough first inning, but that was almost to be expected, and really, he buckled down after that. So very, very good debut, and this we're going to see a lot more of him. I have a feeling. So it was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. Little waiting. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch, swing, and this is going to be almost like a bunt, dribbled, picked up behind him and down to Vladdy. They get 1, but they can't get the runner on second. So now 2 outs, 1 on. Anyone know Toronto's all-time record against the Rays? No, but I can find out for you here real quick. So the Blue Jays all-time, the Blue Jays have a 211 to 259 record against the Rays all-time. So they've won 211 and they've lost 259. That's what it looks like here. Although this other site calls it 211 to 261. So the wins are the same, but the losses don't add up. But I think the short answer is we've lost more than we've won against Tampa Bay. So the umpire going to come up, break up the little mound visit here, and has a little laugh with Heineman. Those two chuckling as they put their masks back on and get down to business. Yeah, Drew, they are frustrating. They are very frustrating. They always seem to have the Blue Jays number. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Little is feeling strikey right now. Josh Lowe has a ground out and a strikeout today. He's 0 for 2. Negative 100. In here, down low, ball 1. I missed. What is I missed Karen's comment. But if everybody's jealous, I'll be jealous too. Taking a look, dancing at second base, doesn't bite, throws it in, strike call. Good pitch. 1-2 now, 1-2. Little is feeling it. You Savage is all smiles here on the bench as he looks on now. Karen took her son to WWE almost 30 years ago. Oh, very cool. Down low, 2-2. Yeah, it's very different today. I used to go back in the day during the Attitude Era. Used to go to went a couple of times when they were over at the ACC. Of course, nothing beat going when they were at Maple Leaf Gardens. That was pretty cool. Here's a 2-2. That's going to be pop foul. I actually got to go when they hosted an event, the last wrestling event at Maple Leaf Gardens. I got to go to a special pre-match party over at Garduni's, the bar restaurant across the street. Oh, thank you, Karen. Got a chance to meet some of the guys. Of course, this was back in the day. Shawn Michaels, Diesel, The Undertaker with Paul Bearer, Yokozuna. The good old days of wrestling. So Little working low, even if the count 2-2. This is going to be poked right to second. Nice pickup over to first in time. The Blue Jays sit him down. Brennan Little gets out of the inning. Coming up, 6 is done. We go to the top of inning number 7. Blue Jays are down by 1 run, looking to get back in this ball game. All it takes is one swing of the bat, potentially. We got 3 guys that could do it. Coming up, it's going to be Addison Barger, Davis Schneider, and Dalton Varsho. The 3 here in the top of the 7th inning. 3-1 comeback win in the 8th. The rally, just be patient, Bruce says. Just be patient. Undertaker was your favorite. Oh, Undertaker was the best. He was so good. So good. I'll never forget when we were at that event. We kind of got stuck because they were trying to get everybody out, and then they were walking all the wrestlers across the street into Maple Leaf Gardens for the actual event. And we kind of got stuck talking with some people, so they held us back while they lined up the wrestlers and walked them across. And I'll never forget, Paul Bearer had picked something up, and I don't remember what it was, but I just remember he turned and he handed it to me. It might have been a T-shirt, something like that. And he said to me in his normal voice, something like, "Thanks for being a fan," or "I hope you enjoy this." But again, I don't remember exactly what he said. I just remember hearing him talk in his normal voice, and I'm like, what? I was caught so off guard. You know, you see Paul Bearer and you expect that, "Oh, the Undertaker," you know, that high-pitched kind of voice. No, he just turned to me and goes, "Here, enjoy this. You know, thanks for being a fan." I was like, what? What? So crazy. KCG, calling Barger a leadoff double. Calling it. We'll see it. Will we get it? Is he going to put one out there? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are 10 subs away from 150. Let's get there today. Who's going to put us up to 150? Paul Bearer was the biggest prankster in the WWF. That's what I've heard, Onyx. I've heard he's a real prankster. A real prankster. The pipes. Roddy Piper was insane. When he was 8 years old, I took him to the very first WDB in Toronto. And for the whole year, you were the best mom in the class. Karen, that is great. That is great. And we got a pitching change here for Tampa Bay. We got a little substitution as Addison Barger comes up. It's going to be Garrett Clevinger stepping in here to take on Addison Barger. Pitch in there for a strike. Real nice pitch there. Piper was so good. And if you're a Piper fan, I'm sure you watched John Carpenter's They Live. They Live, starring Roddy Rowdy Piper. Great movie. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Barger in the hole now, 1-2. That was a real nice pitch. A couple real nice pitches. Yeah, Bad Monkey. It was so good. I actually watched it a couple months ago again. It's still a fun movie to watch. Back when wrestling was entertaining with those pandas head. Right, Donovan? That's so funny. Best movie ever. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Big fan of you. Oh, thank you so much. Paul Bear. Is your father? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Barger is going to sit down. There goes the prediction of the Barger double. Barger is going to sit down. Oh, boy. Oh, Todd, that was something else. That was something else. The fight scene in the alley was classic. One of the greatest. Here's a pitch to Schneider. Turns on this one. Hits it foul. Sharply foul. No, bad monkey. They did not. Oh, my goodness. I've never seen that. That is amazing. KCG's calling Schneider for a double here. Yankees still losing. Thank you, David, for that update. Yeah, I haven't checked the scores in a little bit, even though I know they're scrolling like above my head. Mike, what's up? Welcome in. Let's go, Jays. Get the offense going. Marion, hello there. They're trailing again. But they're going to turn this one around. Have no fear. The Blue Jays are here. Here's the 0-2 up high. Ball one. Schneider with a nice pitch. Or with a nice eye, not a nice pitch. Oh, my goodness. Long wait. Here's the delivery. Swing. This is going to be popped up. 1-2 the count on Schneider, trying to stay in here. Jeremiah, what's going on? I'm calling it. Clement about to get a single. Oh, man, I'd love to see Ernie get it going. Love to see this bottom bit of the lineup start getting hot, because down the stretch and into the playoffs, we're going to need all 9 contributing the way they did in the summertime. This is going to be down low. 2-2 evens it up. Rick, what's going on? The electrician. Schneider, 2-2 evens up the count. Ready to rock. Waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. Swing. He's going to foul this one back again. Hanging in there. Good job here by Schneider. Really, really nice. Danny, how's it going? No, good morning, evening, my Eastern Passage Nova Scotia boys tuned in from the Philippines. Chilling. Go Jays, go. Well, welcome in, Danny. Dialing in long distance. Hope everything's well with you. Hope everybody's having a great Monday night or Tuesday evening, depending on where you're watching from. Full count, 3-2 in there for a strike. Doesn't even take the bat off his shoulder. Schneider's going to sit down. So 2 outs here for the Blue Jays. Top of the 7th inning. It's up to Varsho to keep it alive. Dalton is 0 for 2 today. He has not had a great run of it. Blue Jays need to get something going. They got to pick up the pace here real quick. Michael, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. And here's first strike pitch to Varsho. Oof. They are really motoring right now. Really going. 2-0 Minnesota over New York. This one is going to be hit foul, so 0-2 to Varsho. You're born in Tampa Bay. The Rays have had the Jays number. The Lightning somehow ends up with the Leafs number. Tampa Bay always finds a way to bug out Toronto. Anthony, go Jays, go. Welcome in. Varsho, waiting. Swings, hits, sends this one deep to right field. A leaping catch. And that's going to do it for the Blue Jays. Gave that one a ride. But the Blue Jays are out 0 doing as we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. But first, we got to stretch. We got to get that stretch so you know what time it is. It's the 7th inning stretch. Time to get our virtual wave going. So all you got to do is find those wave emojis, drop them in the chat, put those wave hands in there. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those wave hands in there. Get them up, get them up, get them up. 2 typhoons in the Philippines today. Oh my goodness, Michael. I hope everybody is safe out there. That is wild. Wow. Didn't you notice that? They have a big outburst next game is always a low scoring game. That is true. That is true. There it is. The hands are coming. The hands are coming. Wherever you are, put those hands in the air. If you're flying in an airplane right now and you're watching on the airplane Wi-Fi, put your hands in the air and make everyone around you wonder what is going on. If you're sitting with a loved one and you're snuggling on the couch, just randomly put your hands in the air and make them wonder what is going on. If you're sitting at your parents' house, if you're sitting at your in-laws' house, or maybe you're sitting at your kid's house and you're talking over a cup of tea and a piece of coffee cake, drop that fork and put your hands in the air as our virtual wave is going around and around. If you're sitting in the basement and you're listening to the new Lauren Ash album that just dropped on Spotify and you're rocking out, put those hands in the air because there ain't no dumpster fire here. Big shout out to Lauren Ash. The new album did just drop. If you like punk rock, you got to check it out. Lauren Ash played Dina on Superstore. If you're a fan of Superstore, she's now doing music and she is a Toronto gal. So definitely check it out. Check her out. It's a really, really cool album. All right. Last one. Hey, put those hands in the air. As Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to step in here. Sir Anthony Dominguez coming up. And he's going to deliver first pitch in there for a strike and a real nice pitch. R&B, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that very, very much. Welcome to the party. John, right now it is Tampa Bay 1-0. 1-0. There's strike two pitch. Sir Anthony Dominguez coming in, rocking it. Razor Ramon. Oh, you didn't like him. This pitch outside, 1-2, 1-2. These guys are moving around, moving it all around. Another comeback coming up, John. That's right. Another comeback in the making. 1-2, the pitch. This is going to be chopped over to short, or excuse me, to second, tossed over in time, but Magnum running really, really hard. Almost beat that one out. One down here in the bottom of the seventh. Sir Anthony Dominguez just wants to shut the door and keep it shut. Doesn't want to let them climbing back in. Barbecue iguana never. What is that? Where is Santander? Sim's still not ready to return. Not quite ready. This one on the corner. Strike call. Dominguez to Fortis. Real nice pitch there. Real nice pitch. Oh, Doink and Razor hated each other. Oh, yes, indeed. Gotcha, gotcha. Man, Doink the Clown was awesome. This one down low. Ball one, 1-1. Going to even it up. Real nice. Real nice. Oh, Hacksaw. Hacksaw was the best. Oh, loved Hacksaw, Jim Duggan. Pitch down in the dirt again. 2-1 here from Dominguez. And those guys back in the 80s and early 90s were something. Were absolutely something. Setting it up. Dominguez. 2-1. He was off to a good start. Seems to have fallen off a bit here. This one is going to be foul back. 2-2. There we go. There we go. Now Dominguez is finding the groove. Finding the groove. Big fan of Diesel. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. The strikeouts are contagious today. Keep throwing those strikes. Keep throwing those strikes. Loving this. 1-0. Tampa Bay with the lead. Blue Jays trying to sit them down in this inning and get back up to the bag. Tristan Gray is 0 for 2 today. He's going to step up here. First pitch. Outside, 1-0. if they come back again. These guys, I mean, what is the record? I'd have to look it up. The record for most comeback wins in a season. They have to be close. This one outside, 2-0. Let's see. Fastball. 3-0 now. Let's see here. It's going to be hit over, throw to Vladdy, and they make it. So that's going to do it. They're out of there. Sit them down. We are going. We are moving right along as the Blue Jays coming up in the top of the 8th. Ernie Clement, Tyler Heineman, and Andres Jimenez going to do it. Dodgers have 43. The Blue Jays, what do they have? 45 right now. I think leads the MLB, but what's the all-time record for most all-time? Let's see. If we come back to the win of the season, the Major League, it's the 4th most. Okay, so 45 is the 4th most in history. Behind the 4th. Oh, in franchise history. So they had 50 in 87. They had 50 in 87. Wow. But what's the MLB? This is what we're trying to find out. 50. So 50, I think, was the Blue Jays all-time record. Why do they make this so hard to find? Biggest comebacks. Oh, of course, this site is down, doesn't work. Let's see here. Is this going to give us the number? Let's see here. Scroll through. What? No way. Hang on. So how did the Cleveland manage somehow a couple hours later celebrate Walker for a win that not only defined a probability but came against the on tie for American League record and wins? No, we want to know all time. I'm actually having trouble finding that number. We know the Blue Jays franchise record is 50 in 87, but I'm having trouble finding the MLB all time. Toronto Blue Jays has stayed ahead of the Yankees. The Yankees are 4 games back at 5.5. Yeah, Anthony, they're in a good spot right now. Blue Jays are in a nice spot, hanging on. And we got a pitching change. Brian Baker coming in here to face Ernie Clement. First pitch, called a strike. By the way, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe. We need 10 friends to get us up to 150 on the sub marker. Clement is going to hook this one down in the corner. It's going to drop in. He's rounding first. He's going for 2. And Ernie is in there with a stand-up double. There you go. Now we're moving it. Now we're moving it. The 31st double of the season for Ernie. Ernie is not looking for his rubber ducky today because he's standing alone at second base, setting up for a big inning. So Heineman's going to step up with nobody out. We have a runner on second. All we got to do is make some contact. Now, does he bunt? They are coming in. Oh, we got a mound visit. We got a mound visit. So a little bit of a conversation here. Does he drop down the bunt or do they let him swing away? Let's go. That's right, Razor. Let's go. Lucas, what's going on? Joe, how's it going? 50 is the most, he says. 50 is the most. Cam, thanks for that follow. There it is. We got 1. We got 2. We're on the way. We need 8. We need 8. It's hard to find which team has the most from comeback wins in the MLB. I'm guessing it's the Jays. Yeah, 50 seems like a lot. I can't imagine teams have many more than that. All right, everybody going back to their positions. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's go. Swing away. Let's get this one done. Heineman with a strikeout and a flyout. Is he going to drop the bunt? The first baseman and third baseman are in. He is. He squares to bunt. He's going to drop it. Perfect bunt down the third base line. Picked up, thrown to first just in a nick of time. But a textbook picture perfect bunt here by Heineman. If Heineman had more speed, he could have beat that one out. The 32nd sack bunt this season, second most in the major leagues. So it was funny because a couple of games ago, we were talking about how the Blue Jays almost never bunt. However, they are second in baseball with the most sack bunts. So good job. Jimenez coming up. We got a runner on third. Just put this in the field. Pitch in there for a strike. This is how you manufacture runs. You get somebody on base, you bunt them over. Now Jimenez, all you got to do is put this in the outfield. No, Greg, really? Wow. Up high, 1-1. You can even up this count. Gonna even it up. When the bats aren't working, when you're not hitting the home runs, you're not getting all the big hits, you got to manufacture it and you got to play small ball. And the Jays doing that right now. Runner on third, one out. Big chance here. This going to be hit foul by Jimenez. 1-2 now. Let's do this one. 0-2. Heine with the bunt. What a guy. He dropped that one perfectly. Hey, Ty, what's going on? Springer's struggling today. Springer's struggling today. Everybody's struggling today. Bats are pretty quiet. Right now, we got a runner on third base. One out. Jimenez at the dish. Here's the 1-2 down low. 2-2. Good job blocking that one. That one in the dirt. Almost got between the legs. Almost going 5-hole. But he was able to shut that door and hang on to it. Big moment here. Blue Jays looking to tie. There we go. 7 away now. Checking the runner. Here's the pitch. Swing, and Jimenez hits this one hard, but foul. He doesn't even have to hit this one into play. Just fly it out. Louis Varlin and Jeff Hoffman both starting to warm up in the Jays pen. Varlin and Hoffman both getting warm. There's another way of getting a run without running. Walking. You're walking, yeah. It's going to be popped up. Fly ball. It's going to be close. Here it comes, the tag. The run is coming. Here comes the throw. He's going to beat it in there, and it's a tie ball game. It's a tie ball game. Good job, Jimenez. A sack fly. That's how you do it. You get a leadoff double, a little sack bunt, a sack fly, and it's all tied up. We go to the top of the lineup for Mr. George Springer, who's due. He's 0 for 3 today. He's 0 for 3 today. He needs to get something going. Good at bat here by Jimenez. Real good at bat. This is exactly what we wanted to see, what we were hoping to see. Real good job. Real good job. That was impressive. We needed that. We needed that. You called it here in the 8th. There's a strike to Springer, 1-1. Top of the 8th, Blue Jays tying it up. The only time Springer reached was in an error back in the 3rd inning. Good night, Mark. Take care, my friend. Baker delivers to Springer. Springer swings through this one hard and misses. 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs. Riff, thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Oliver, I thought he pitched great today. I thought Savage had a great outing. A tough first inning, but really settled down. And they're saying Springer went around, and he's arguing that. He's not happy with this call by the umpire. The umpire is saying he went around, and now here comes John Schneider out to argue that. Not happy with this call on Springer, but nonetheless, he is done. They're going to sit down. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Oh, boys. The Blue Jays able to tie it up, so they're giving themselves a chance. Me too. I wish they left him in a little bit longer. I agree. I would have given him a little bit more. J-Rock, what's going on? Yeah, he was great. 9 strikeouts. If you missed it, Savage 9 strikeouts in his debut. Did give up the 1 run, but playing some really good baseball. Set a Blue Jays franchise record for most strikeouts in an MLB debut, which is pretty freaking sweet. Oh, but now the Blue Jays got to buckle down. They got to play some good defense coming up here. It's going to be Williams, Simpson, and Diaz. Diaz, by the way, is 2 for 2 today. Got to keep the fluids going. But I got to believe the Blue Jays can do this. I got to believe. It's not going to be easy, but they're going to do it. Louis Varland is going to come in. Varland is going to come in and replace Sir Anthony Dominguez. There it is. Whiplash. Hitting that subscribe, lighting that lamp, getting us closer and closer to the 150 marker. Thank you so much. Zoran, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Glad to have you in. Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. Thank you for that follow. We are doing a good thing here. Let me do something here real quick. Let's see. Can I do this on the fly? Can I multitask? Let's see if we can multitask this one out. I'm going to drop. Whoops. How do I find? Let me drop. Can I send a message? Let's see.
As a big arm.
Let's see here. Sorry, give me one moment. I'm so bad at multi-streaming. Whoops. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. One moment. Sorry, I apologize. Just gotta send a quick message. Three and one. Come on. There we go. Drop that in there. Perfect. All right. Message sent. Let's go. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Varland fighting back. Varland fighting back hard. Excellent work. Real excellent work. Setting this one up. Here's a pitch. Fouled it off. Staying alive. Hanging in there. Blue Jays fighting to come back. Blue Jays really digging in deep here. Offense needs to be solid. Varland needs to be solid as they just came back and tied it up. Looking to keep this one going. 3-2. This is going to be put into play. Diving across. Makes the stab over to first. In time. A diving effort. But Barger with a huge play. And they're going to gun this one out. Excellent defense. This is exactly what the Blue Jays need to do. Shifty, welcome in. I thought he was great. Rift right now, it is Varland. Louis Varland coming in relief. So he's playing real hard. The Blue Jays trying to rock it. They tied it up 1-1. Fired. How's it going? Go Rays, go. Go Rays, go. Here's the pitch. Swing, and this is going to be foul back. Fired. Rays have been playing well. They've been getting some good pitching today as well. Dave Steve, start the game. That's what it looked like. Man, he was amazing. Savage was real good. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Varland looking solid. His 45th, 47th come from behind victory. Teeing it up, Peter. 50 is their record. There's a chance they could catch that again this year. Here's a pitch inside. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Sit down. There it is. Another strikeout on the table for the Blue Jays. Let's go. Excellent work. Razor dropping it in there. Laurelling coming in with the rose. Thank you both. Dropping some gifts. I appreciate it. Over on the tubes, we're 4 subs away from 29,150. Thank you. Here's a pitch outside, 1-0 to Diaz. Diaz has been a tough spot here for the Blue Jays. He's 2-2 with a double, a walk, a single, and he got the RBI. The only RBI for Tampa. This one down low, 2-0. So you don't really want to give him something to hit. Pete Fairbanks is working in the pen. He's getting himself warm and ready to go. Get this guy out. Get this guy done. Outside, going to go to 3-0. So not giving Diaz anything to work with right now. Ryoku, what's going on? Welcome in. Brendan Little. Brendan Little was already in the game here tonight. So Little was already in, and he's out. He actually pitched very well. And he's going to walk him. 4 pitches. He's going to walk him. 2 outs. They're going to get 1 on. J-Rock, I'm sorry. I missed your comment. What was your question? So Pete Walker going to come out, have a little conversation here. Varland has been throwing well. 1 walk is not the end of the world by any means. Lau is going to come up. He's 0-3, and John Schneider is on the phone, I presume down to the pen. Little pitched as Little. Yeah, he didn't pitch a lot, but he was very good tonight. He picked up a couple strikeouts as well. Voltaren, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. 2 subs away. Who's going to put us over 150? All right, Varlin, let's finish this one out. Varlin wants to know if you've tried Jersey Mike's. I have not tried. It's funny. We were actually just talking about that today. We have not tried Jersey Mike's yet, but we are making some plans to go there and try it. Here's the pitch. Swing. This is going to be hit up the middle. Great stab. Knocks it down. Jimenez over to first. In time. Nails him. What a defensive play. What an inning for the Blue Jays defense. Holy smokes. Jimenez with a great play. Barger with a great play earlier. The Blue Jays defense solid as we go to the top of the 9th inning. Nathan Lucas, Vladimir Guerrero, and Addison Barger. TK, thank you. Hagar, thank you. Shell, thank you so much. How do you pronounce that? Eaton, thank you very, very much. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Jersey Mike's is the bomb. Nice, David. Yeah, I got to try it. I'm going to have to try it for sure. I've been talking about it for a long, long time. And we actually almost Ubered it over. And then we said, you know what? No, for the first time, can't be delivery. We got to go over. We got to try it out for real. Ryuku, thank you so much. Greg, thank you both for hitting those subscribes. Appreciate it. It has. It really, really has. Thank you for lighting that blue lamp. Welcome to our community. Subbing up. We appreciate it so much as we are going to the 9th inning. This is unbelievable. Now, I mentioned it earlier. I do want to mention it again because always good to support our fellow Torontonian talent. If you were a fan of Superstore, if you watch the show Superstore, you obviously know the character of Dina. So frustrating. J-Rock, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to answer you, but I said I didn't see your question. If you want to put it in, I'm happy to answer it, but I did not see your question. So let's see. So if you are a fan of Superstore, you know the character of Dina. Well, Dina, real name Lauren Ash. She is a Toronto gal, and she has a new album. She's a music career, a new album that just dropped. It's kind of a punk rock type of feel. It is a banger. It is really, really, really good. I highly recommend you check it out on Spotify or iTunes. You got to check it out. Lauren Ash's new album. It is very, very cool. So it's called Call Me When You Get This. Call Me When You Get This is the title of the new album. It's pretty sweet. So check it out. Good Canadian girl, good Canadian talent from Toronto. Lauren Ash, new album, Call Me When You Get This. All right, here we go. Bring it to the bottom. Let's do this. Let's go. Setting it all up. Nathan Lucas going to be the first one to come up and get her going. Here's the first pitch. Lucas is going to hit this, flying it to center field, but that's going to be an easy catch. And he's going to be out of here.
Fairbanks has always been a 20 career.
So let's get this going. And again, J-Rock, if you're still here, I didn't see your question. You can drop it in again, but there's a lot of people chatting. So please be patient. Here's Vladdy Guerrero. Vladdy looking to get this one done. First pitch in there, taking it for a strike. 1 out for the Blue Jays. Vladdy having a very off night. He's 0 for 3. Blue Jays pretty lucky. Hey, luck has a big part to do with it. You got to be lucky at times. You definitely have to be. The $500 million man. That's right. Taking it. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Vladdy, strike 2. Swinging through it. Big Vlad is due. Need to get Big Vlad going. Need to get him going. There we go. Thank you all so much. Crushing it for us tonight. Chat challenge accepted and surpassed. Here's a pitch outside. 1-2 now to Vladdy. Earn your paycheck. That's Kareem says. Vladdy, earn your paycheck. Guerrero. He's getting it set. Here's a pitch, swing, and he pops this one up. Vladdy trying to work this one. Come on, Vladster. Vladdy Vlad. Let's go. Coming up after Vladdy is going to be Barger, then Schneider if we get there. Here's a pitch outside, 2-2. Twins got another one, so the Twins helping us out as well. 3-0 Twins over the Yankees. That's in the bottom of the 7th. TK, your Bo might be out for the season? I hope not. Oh, thank you so much dropping those gifts in there. Ahmad, thank you kindly. Crushing the roses, crushing the little baseball guy. And this one is outside. Full count to Vladdy, 3-2. Thank you so much. Amazing. Let's go, Vladdy. Big moment here. Full count. 1 out, 3-2. And it looks like Alejandro Kirk has a bat in his hand. Is Kirky going to come in? 3-2, full count to Vladdy. Important pitch right here. Swing and Vladdy hits this one to second base. Turning, throwing it over, and Vladdy is out. Vladimir Guerrero is just really struggling right now. He's been hitting a lot of singles, but today has not been his day at all. Vladdy is 0 for 4. The bat certainly not getting things done, and our gift goal is achieved. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for getting it done just like that. Now here comes Addison Barger. Barger stepping in with 2 outs. Maybe Barger can get something going. He takes this one down low. Oh. So 1-0 here to Addison Barger. Moose Man, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go, Addy. That's right, Larry. Let's go, Addy. Swing and a foul off the umpire's mask. Maybe that will knock some sense into him so he makes some better calls. Barger likes it low and inside. If he gets one of these, he can give it for a ride real good, real well. The evil twin brothers in elementary school. Michael, hello there. Welcome in. Gonna go yard. Let's go. 1-1. Pitch. He's gonna hit this one right to first base. And the Blue Jays are done. We are going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Bottom of the 9th inning. We are all tied up at ones. 1-1. Yikes. For the Rays, we're going towards the middle of their lineup. It is going to be Caminero, Lowry, and Magnum. So the Blue Jays have their work ahead. 0-2, 0-3, 0-3. We can get these guys. Blue Jays defense was stellar last inning. It's going to need to be good here again today. Hey, Mega, what's going on? Never have to apologize, my friend. Always happy to have you coming in, whether you're here for first pitch, whether you're here for the mid-game stretch, the 7th inning sing-along, or tuning in for the bottom of the 9th. We appreciate and having everybody along for the ride. This baseball season has been crazy pants. The Blue Jays just having the summer to remember. It has been a wild summer. They're looking to keep it going in September. As we move towards October, every game counts. As right now we're sitting up 4 games on the Yankees, 5.5 on the Red Sox, with about 12 games left to play. Of course, 3 of those games going to be against Boston. We got 3 more games this go around against Tampa, and there's another series against Tampa to end the season. So a lot of games coming up, and it is going to be a wild ride. We're going to be here as much as we possibly can, and hopefully whatever I have is just a cold and is not going to get any worse, because I'm definitely feeling a bit under the weather, but we're here and we're going to battle through. And I don't know if this makes me feel any better or worse, but Jeff Hoffman has checked in to this game. Heart Attack Hoffman, he's coming in here to pitch the bottom of the 9th inning. Surprise cruise ship, what's going on? Go Jays. Let's see what they can do. Blue Jays need to get a real solid inning here. A real solid inning to close this one out. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Here we go. Hoffman's first pitch. Outside for a ball. Devin, oh Lord, help us. Help us. This is going to be an interesting bottom of the 9th inning. Hoffman delivers. Outside, gets him to chase it though. 1-1. Nice pitch there. Nice pitch. 1-1. We will take that. Oh, bottom of the 7th. Minnesota with the bases loaded. Looking to unload on New York. We could really use a big game by Minnie. 1-1 is the count. Hoffman delivers. Swing. This is going to be hit hard to short. Picked up by Jimenez over to first. There we go. 1 out. Good job. Good job. Good job. Jimenez has been playing pretty well at short coming in. Of course, they've been rotating players through there. Ernie's played there a little bit as well. But this was a nice little backhand pickup and then an easy toss over. 1 down. You forgot Minnesota had a team. The Twin Cities. Here comes Lowry. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rob, how's it going? The Hoff runs onto the field in slow-mo like Baywatch. That's great. Mythic Ways, what's going on? Hope you and the fam are doing well. Down low, 1-1, evens up the count. Josh is 0 for 3 today with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Zoran, you're a twin. I feel sorry for the other one. Ken, what's going on? Welcoming you. Savage was special. Ken, you Savage was really, really, really good. Really good. Taking a look. Long look. Now delivers. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2-2. Nice pitch. Real nice pitch. Zippity doo-dah, zippity a. Strike him out. And let's go play. Swing, and this is going to be popped up. Foul. Law is hanging in here. Hanging in as Hoffman keeps delivering. I used that line already. The Toronto Blue Jays want to win this game. They'll have to do it in extra innings. That is for sure. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Hoffman is dialed in today. 2 outs now. 2 outs. Great pitch. And thank you, everybody, for continuing to hit those follows. Appreciate. Real nice pitch. Yeah, Grim, that's just the nature of near real-time technology versus TV broadcasts, which have a natural delay on them. Lucic, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Dan, what's up? Welcome in. Terry Funk versus Hulk Hogan at Maple Leaf Gardens. Going way back, playback. Cat, hello there. Welcome in. Griffin Jacks in the pen. The righty starting to get warmed up in case this goes extra. Well, you never know what can happen. 2-0. Hoffman is behind in the count right now. 2 outs. May the best team win, but go Jays. As little disagreement here between pitcher and catcher as Heineman has to come out, puts the hand on the shoulder of the Hoffman and says, hey, this is what we're going with. A little pat on the backside, going to head back down to the plate. Just couldn't get on the same page, and it's very important that they do so. Cliff, I think he will continue to start. He was ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. So the umpires, I'm not sure what those signals were, but he gave some kind of a signal. Now he's saying, let's get this back on. The batter going to step back in. Hoffman is behind 2-0 in the count. 2 outs on the board. Here's Hoff, delivers inside, goes to 3-0. Don't stream baseball, or do you stream the Leafs, Raptors during the season? Cat, we will be doing Leafs all the way through. We did the prospect game the other day, but yeah, we will be doing Leafs once they get started. In 6 days, the 21st. So there's a walk. We got a runner on first with 2 outs. Just confused why they moved Lauer to the pen. Yeah, it was tough, Cliff. It was one of those things. You know, I actually thought Barrios might be the guy who gets moved, but was not the case. But I agree. Would like to see Lauer continue to start. But he does give you that option for a long-term reliever coming out of the pen. Not a situation you really want to be in, but if you have a starter that just gets blown up early and you got to make a change, Lauer can come in and give you a lot of innings. That's right, JDA. That's right. 6-0 Twins now. Here's the pitch. Just inside. Ball 1. JR, what's up? What about the Phillies this year? They clinched. Also, how's Hoffman out there? Hoffman is looking okay. Well, he was looking okay until the last batter. He walked him, getting in a little bit of trouble here. Up to about, this is his 15th pitch. Runner goes. Pitch comes. It should be a strike. Thrown in time. He drops the ball. Oh, the ball was there. Ernie, it was there in the glove, and he just couldn't squeeze it. Oh, stolen base for Jake. His 25th stolen base of the season. Kicker Kids, lighting the lamp, hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. Real nice throw down by Heineman. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I did the pitch based off the little technology, the little square, should have been a strike call, and it is. So 1-1. Here's the pitch. This is going to be chopped foul, so it's going to go to 1-2. 1-2 to Fortes. We got a runner on second. And John says again, Hoffman is garbage. He was okay until the walk. The first 2 batters, he was pretty rock solid. Things starting to fall apart for him here, though. Here's the pitch. Oh, it was right there. And they say no, not in the strike zone. 2-2 the count now. That one was so close. So close. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Let's go. Checking the runner. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting the money's worth tonight. We are going to extra innings. Extra innings. Gabriel hitting that follow. Thank you very much. Holy smokes. Extra innings is where we are going. So again, just as a reminder, if you haven't watched baseball at all this year, when they go to extra innings, they put a man on second base. So they'll get a runner on second, and it helps to kind of speed up the game. Real nice pitch. It's not over yet. Nana2, it's not over yet. We're going to the top of the 10th. It's going to be Davis Schneider, who's 1 for 3 today, does have 2 strikeouts. Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Ernie Clement, who's 1 for 3, does have a double. And it was Ernie that scored the run. David, I know he's nuts. He's crazy. He's crazy. Jeremy coming in, hitting that subscribe, lighting the lamp. Jeremy, thank you so much. How long have you been a Blue Jays fan? I've been a Blue Jays fan since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of their history. I share a, well, as early as I can remember. I've been a Blue Jays fan. My family has always been Jays fans, going back to the CNE Exhibition Stadium days. We've enjoyed spending a lot of time watching the Blue Jays. And some years, obviously, much better than other years. But one of those things, when you're a fan of a team, you stick with them through thick and thin. Because they didn't sub in Straw in France in the 8th. Yeah, you know, that's something they've been doing the last little while. And Kirk as well. They didn't do any substitutions with those guys today. Rob wants more of that Dallas spaghetti. Call back to earlier on this evening. All right, here we go. Jax is going to come into the game. So is Alejandro Kirk. Kirky is going to pitch hit. Kirky is going to come in here for Schneider. So Kirky is in for Schneider. And let's go. Griffin Jax. He's coming in to pitch. It's extra innings time. Fan since 85. There you go, Ken. Here we got Miles Straw coming in. Miles Straw pitch running. Addison Barger should have been on second base, but it's going to be Miles Straw. So now we're getting all the substitutions. Kirk, first pitch in there for a strike. Nice job there. Real tough play. Real tough play. The Blue Jays, it was Jimenez with a sac fly, and Ernie Clement scored. That's how the Blue Jays got their run back in the 8th inning. Tampa Bay got their run in the 1st. And it looks like Braden Fisher, the righty, is going to start warming up. Kirk is clutch. I've been a Blue Jays fan since very first game they played. Way back in 77 and a snowy day here in Toronto. Is this Jays team better than 92-93? Maverick, tough question. Kirky goes around. He's going to strike out. So Kirk comes in to pitch hit. And yikes, very un-Kirk-like. He strikes out. So this team is very different. Offensively, yes, I think they have more power than the 92-93 team. However, the 92-93 team played much better small ball. What gets me is the pitching. I want to say our pitchers were better in 92-93, at least from memory. I'd have to go back and really look at it. Here comes Varsho swinging at the first pitch, hammering this one foul. So one down here in the 10th, runner on second. Varsho is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, ground out, and a fly out, or a line out. We need a hit now. That we do. We need something big here. Stealing bases were better. Yeah, Mike. Here's the pitch outside, ball one. Count equal to 1-1 now. With KC beating up on the Yankees, it would be very, very, very beneficial for the Blue Jays to pull out a win here. Very beneficial. Welcome in, by the way, if you are joining us for extra innings. Welcome to the show. Far show is set. Here's the 1-1. Jax delivers. This is going to be popped up. This is going to carry. Nope, not that far. That's going to be caught. The tag up. Straw is going into third, and he's in there safely. So with 2 outs, we got Straw on third with Ernie Clement coming up. Hey, Prep, what's going on? Arlene, welcome in. Toronto Maple Leaf Baseball Club, the International League, played at Exhibition Stadium. I'll buy $2 tickets at Super Test Gas. Wow, Arlene, that is wild. If you are just coming in to watch, again, thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button for us and make sure to turn on your notification. We'd love for you to come hang out for more Jays games. The first pitch in here to Ernie is a strike. Ernie doubled and scored his last at bat. We'd love him to do that again. Chef's kiss. Thank you for the follow. Ernie set. He's super focused. Swing and a miss. Tough pitch. Tough pitch. Very unfortunate, Ernie. Very unfortunate. 80, and thank you so much hitting that follow. When I lived in London in 77, they brought the TV into our class so we could watch. Wow. Greg, that's so cool. 0-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Ernie is done, and the Blue Jays are done. We are going to the bottom of the 10th inning. The bottom of the 10th, and here comes a little substitute pitcher. Fisher is going to come in as he faces Gray, Williams, and Simpson. The Blue Jays not able to score. Tampa Bay now has a chance to... Whoops. Uh-oh, where did that go? I am dropping everything today, but I appreciate you bearing with me. Something bad is going to happen. Omega, keep it positive. Keep it positive. Olerud, Molitor, and Almer were 1, 2, 3 in batting averages. Those are crazy. So cool. Those were definitely the days, but we're trying to make some new days here. This team trying to get things done. All we ever got to watch was live space shuttle watches. You know what, Zoran? I don't even think I got to watch those in school. Hey, McKinsey, what's going on? Welcome in. I don't ever remember a teacher putting on a live event in school for us to watch. I'm sure there must have been. Got to keep the vibes positive, right? Keep it positive. We can do this. Defense has been solid. Fish is good. He'll give him the stuff. Jays have to stop chasing. Yeah, JDA, they are chasing like crazy. Swinging at a lot of nonsense outside of the zone. They just got to buckle down, right? Buckle down. That's what it's all about. Jays got this. Yeah, Taden. Good try. Holy smokes. Hoffman didn't suck for once. That's right. Live laugh. He did not suck. He pitched very, very well. They brought the team. Wow, that is so cool. All I know is I'm down to my last bottle of water, so the Blue Jays better get this finished. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to the fridge. So here we go, bottom of the 10th inning. Let's hope that Fisher and the defense can shut him down, and the Blue Jays can take this to the top of the 11th. So Fisher's only appeared in 46 games this year. He's got a 2.91 ERA, 11.6 strikeouts per 9 innings. He's come in and he's pitched pretty well. Bomp, what's going on? Can't wait for the Dodgers-Phillies series. There's going to be some great series. Some real good series, both down the stretch and in the first round. Let's go. Time to pick this one up. All right, let's do this. So Straw goes to left, Varsho in center, Lucas in right. Kiner Falefa comes in at second base. So some substitutions all the way around. They're going to lay a bunt. They're going to drop a bunt. Perfect bunt. Picked up, thrown over to first. There's one out. An absolutely perfect play here as Tampa Bay drops down the bunt and they advance that runner to third with just one out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bump hitting that subscribe, lighting that lamp. Thank you kindly. So Heineman going to go have a conversation with Fisher here as the infield is coming in. This is a dangerous opportunity. Everybody's coming in now. Pete Walker comes up. A lot of strategy being discussed here. The entire infield in here with Pete Walker and the pitcher and catcher having a conversation. Really textbook bunt. And that's two bunts we've seen today. One by the Blue Jays, one here by Tampa. Both executed well. Advance the runners, does the job, but much how Toronto was able to score on a sac fly, Tampa now in that same situation where a fly ball effectively is going to win the game. Varsho should have been bunting. He can't hit. Yeah, I mean, when you get that runner at second, I don't care who you have up. If your bats are struggling, dropping the bunt is the way to go. And that's exactly what Tampa Bay did here. And it was executed perfectly. Really, really good start here for Tampa Bay in the 10th. So Fisher gonna look. Here's the pitch, almost hit him. I would almost intentionally walk him to put a runner on first. Need a strikeout. Yeah, big time. I would walk him so you have a runner on first so you have a potential double play ball. Hey, to Brando, how's it going? Go Jays. First pitch, swing and a miss. Real nice pitch up high. 1-1 evens up that count now. First strike. That was a doozy. That was a real doozy. Yeah, why not? Set right. You have the base. This pitch catches. Oh, come on, Mr. Umpire, sir. That was such a strike. Blue Jays got robbed of a pitch there. Because it really doesn't matter if they score one or they score five. Well, I can't score five. Score one, they score two. It doesn't matter. Here's a pitch, swing, and this is going to be foul back, 2-2. 2-2. So that would have been my strategy, is put them on and set up a potential double play. Even if they put this ball in play, I still think you have to look to go home. You can't go to first. You have to go home. And if the runner holds, so be it. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing, and this is nailed hard, but foul. That's going to go out of the ballpark. He hit that so hard. Wow. Just jacked it. Jacked it. Again, while we have this time, I do want to thank our moderators for hanging around and keeping us safe and doing what we do. Best mods around. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Big strikeout. Big strikeout. Out number 2. That was a very important strikeout. I want to thank everybody who dropped a super chat, dropped a rose or a gift over on the talk. Thank you all so very, very much supporting us here today. Here's the pitch up high. Clement creeping in a little bit. Here's the pitch, 1-0. This is going to be popped up to center field. Varsho is under it. He's going to make that catch, and that's why that strikeout was so important. Now we go to the top of the 11th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 11th inning. Holy smokes. Top of the 11th we go. Absolutely wild. I want to thank Rick, A.U. Triton, Sean, for hitting those super chats today. Thank you so much for dropping those super chats. Really appreciate it. I want to thank Laura Lynn, Razor, Cadallo, and I want to thank Emond for hitting the gifts over on the talk. Thank you all so very, very much. And again, we had a PayPal come in, but I don't know if that person wants to remain anonymous. So we will leave it that way and just say thank you so much. If you want to support the stream, you can hit that subscribe, you can hit that follow. If you want to do more, you can certainly help us out becoming a channel member. Channel membership is a great way to help us out and get some added benefits. Last but not least, dropping a super chat is much appreciated, or you can drop us a PayPal. Check out our link tree for all of our links. Follow us on all social media, or check out our website, samwellb12experience.com. And from there, you can link to all of our socials. Thank you for checking us out and being a part of what we do. It's hard to believe we're almost at 175 already, 10 subs away from 175. So here we go. Thanks very much for being a fan of the Blue Jays, being a supporter of us. And let's go Blue Jays. Coming up here, it's going to be Heineman, Jimenez, and Springer. The top of the 11th inning. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Around and around and around we go. Who's going to get it done? Where's it going to stop? Nobody knows. New pitcher Kevin Kelly going to step in. Kevin Kelly at a 5.23 ERA. Here we go. Kiner Falefa is technically the second baseman right now. Siamond, how's it going? Let's go Blue Jays. Welcome in. Welcome to the late night Blue Jay party. Talk about Monday Night Raw. Here we go. Ernie Clement is going to start on second base. And Jimenez is going to step up. And I would do what they did, drop the bunt. Here it is. Heineman, not Jimenez. Heineman lines this. And Ernie Clement is not able to tag up. So again, same thing. They should have just dropped the bunt, but instead it's a line out to straightaway center field. And Ernie had to kind of go halfway, thought this might have a chance. And by the time the ball was caught, he did not have a chance to do anything. Now Jimenez is coming up. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. Zach, I feel like you subscribe, unsubscribe, and subscribe every stream. Thank you, Saman. I appreciate that very, very much. Who's going to be the hero, Donovan? Who's going to be the hero? Who do you put your money on? Yeah, CPT should have bunt. Should have dropped the bunt down. Andreas, what's he going to do? Takes this one outside, 2-0. JB hitting that follow. Thank you very much, JB. This is up to Schneider to call. Yeah, Martin, 100%. It is on the manager to call for it. It's the game plan. It's all the strategy. Obviously, in this case, they thought he'd be able to put it in play. Here's the 2-0. Takes it down the middle. Strike one call. A wild pitch would be nice. That's right. Kelly, would you mind throwing wildly to the backstop, please? From an anonymous source. Here's the 2-1. Checking the runner. Now delivers. Jimenez is going to hit this one. Drop, drop, drop. Oh, it's a diving catch. They're going to rifle this one back in. Ernie is back. But an unbelievable circus-like catch from Simpson in the field robs Jimenez of a base hit. And that also kind of puts a stop in the Blue Jays' plans. That looked like it was dropping in. He comes in, sliding down. He actually crashed hard on his upper chest, but making a great catch and holding on to that ball. And Ernie had to turn. He had to pump the brakes and get back real quickly. And now here comes Springer. Springer 0 for 4 today. First pitch in for a strike. Last time up, Springer was called out on strikes, and boy, he had some choice words for the umpire at that time. So Springer, we need you now. Oh, Georgie, we need you. We need a base hit. And he's going to poke this one foul. 0-2. Springer in the hole here. Springer in the hole. Thank you, Catherine, hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Kelly working away. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that mean? Oh, I think we hit a goal. We hit a follower goal over on the... Oh, hang on. We got a challenge on the TWH. Hit a follower goal. Thank you, Catherine. You triggered that little goal animation. That was cool. I'm like, what's happening? So this came around and they're going to say catcher interference. So this is under video review. Video review. Let's go. We could use a break. Blue Jays could use a break. Oh, it sounded good. I'm like, what was happening? Taking that review, taking that look. We are 7 subs away from 175. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, now's a great time to hit that button. Here in the 11th. I don't see any contact. Yeah, I don't see any contact on the bat and the glove. So no contact from what I see. Give them a Kit Kat. Oh, man. Chocolate. Yeah, so Toronto loses the challenge. Confirmed. No contact. Cole hitting that follow. Thank you. So no contact. There was no catcher interference. So that was not a great challenge. I mean, it wasn't really even that close. So Springer in the hole, 0-2, 2 outs here. Still have the runner over on second. Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Georgie. Make it happen for us. Clement is out at second base. Here in the top of the 11th inning. Here's the pitch. Springer hits this one hard. It's going to drop in. It kind of dies in the turf. Ernie is rounding. Ernie's going to score. And the Blue Jays go up 2-1. George Springer hits them. And this ball, when it hits the outfield turf, it just completely dies. It just dies. And because of that, Ernie Clement is able to round third and bring this one home. Nice bit of hitting here over the head of the third baseman. Climbs the ladder, couldn't wheel it in. It hits the turf and absolutely loses all momentum. And Georgie knew it. So he's going to run over. Ernie scores. And now Lucas comes up with Springer here on first. And Yariel Rodriguez is going to warm up in the pen. There we go. Thank you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Let's go, Blue Jays. Here's Lucas, takes it high and inside. Count's going to go to 2-0. Of course, it's Springer. Finally, Drew, exactly. Finally. Needed that one. Finally. Let's keep this one going. Here's a pitch. Lucas is going to pop this one up. It's down the left field side, and is he going to have a beat on it? No, that's going to go into the stands. George was motoring. For an old guy, he can really run. He's on fire. 2-1, 2 outs. Lucas is 1 for 4 today. Twins are up by 7. That's right. Twins doing us a favor. Lucas is set. Here's the 2-1. Delivers. Swinging and hit this over to second base. Picked up over to first in time. So the Blue Jays are done here in the top of the 11th. We go to the bottom of the 11th. And it's going to be up to Yariel Rodriguez to shut this one down as the Blue Jays have a 1-run lead. Coming up is Diaz, who's 2 for 2. We got Lau, who's 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. And Caminero, who's 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. You got to watch these guys who are 0 for because you never know when they might explode and get something done. But Diaz is the guy you do have to watch. He had a double, 2 walks, and an RBI. Going to be a very important moment here for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, it's been a tough game, and it's hard to believe this was the day where Savage made his Major League Baseball debut, and he looked great. 9 strikeouts for the kid. Thank you, Razor. I appreciate you so much. 9 strikeouts for Trey Savage here in his debut, which is a Blue Jays franchise record for most strikeouts in a debut. He gave up 1 run in the first, but then was lights out. He was spectacular. He was really, really, really good. Okay, deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Can we end this game finally? Official time, 10:16 p.m. here on the East Coast. First pitch was about 7:39, if I remember correctly. So we're a couple of hours in, and it has been a crazy game. It was really, really, really fast. Nobody could get anything done. Both teams' pitching was very well. The Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits. Tampa Bay, 1 run on 3 hits and an error. And here we go. We're going to start. Oh, so Fisher actually stays in, so they don't make the pitching change. Fisher stays in, and Yan Diaz, he comes up. So Springer, who's a heck of a runner, he's got unbelievable speed, is currently at second base. Diaz takes strike 1 from Fisher. Hoffman did already pitch. That is correct. Here's the pitch. Going to be pop foul, 0-2. Yariel Rodriguez was warming up. It looked like he was coming in, but not the case. Fisher going to stick around here, and the count is 0-2 here to Diaz. That's right. Finish on. I'm trying to savor my water, Bad Monkey. I'm trying to savor the water. Here's the pitch. Going to be chopped in. Runner is going. The ball just dies over to first. Not in time. Safe. Vladdy wants it challenged. So this was a tough play. And we saw this just like in the outfield. The ball hits that turf and it completely dies. The ball just completely dies. So no real play here by Ernie. He fielded it and got rid of it very, very quickly. And even so, the runner Diaz was safe. So Tampa Bay now has runners on the corners with nobody out. Runners on the corners, nobody out. OxyFreeze Gaming, how's it going? Welcome in. So lots of options here for Tampa Bay. Low is coming up. They got speed on both bases. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike. Interesting situation here. Brendan Lau, 3 strikeouts and a ground out today. Oh boy, oh boy. Waiting. Now he delivers, and this is going to be hit foul, 0-2. Bunt again, JR. A bunt would be an interesting play right now. It would definitely score the tying run. A little squeeze bunt could definitely bring this one in. If you are just coming in, make sure you hit that subscribe for us. We're on our way to 29,200. We appreciate everyone who's hit those subscribes and follows today. 0-2 is the count. Nobody out. 2 men on here in the bottom of the 11th inning where the Blue Jays have a 1-run lead. Here's a pitch outside. Going to go to 1-2. Kind of fell off that one. Anthony, thank you for the follow. Kind of fell off that one. Setting it up. There it is. Thank you. 22 subs away. This game is just slowing down. Nobody out. 2-1 Blue Jays. Runners on the corners. Pitch, and this is going to be chopped. Foul. Oh, very, very close chop. In Tampa, Simpson was gone. He was running. As soon as this bat made contact, he was running. So you know Chandler Simpson is going. I think if this ball is anywhere in the infield, you got to gun this one home. Doesn't matter if you load up the bases. Here's the pitch. Almost hit him. Inside 2-2. You don't want to hit him. That would not be good. Pat Louise, welcome in. Wants to see a Rays home run right now. Wants this one to be done. So everybody's moving around. The bench bosses trying to get organized. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. A huge strikeout. Holy smokes. Massive strikeout. Firefighter Jimmy, how's it going? Welcome. Huge strikeout. So now, all of a sudden, now that double play ball can become a big opportunity. And the problem is, if Tampa tries to steal second, I don't think you can risk the throw down, because with the speed Simpson has on third, as soon as he sees the catcher jumping, he's going to start coming to steal home. So even if they go to steal second, I don't think you can throw for it. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball one here to Caminero. Holy smokes. Got 5K USD riding on the Jays. John Dope. Go big or go home. Hey, Upset Records, what's going on? If you are playing like John, please play responsibly and within your limits. This one just catches the corner, called a strike. Questionable, but called a strike. Yeah, Jack, he is playing all right now. He is playing all right. Do a fake throw to second and then got him down at third. Anthony, I like where your head's at. Little trickery. Your dust, welcome in. Here's a pitch. Look out, little up high. Ball 2, 2-1 now. Settle down, Fish. Settle down. Very interesting. Simpson is just waiting to jump at third base. Just waiting to jump. That's right, KK. Wrap it up, Jays. Wrap it up. Setting it up, ready to go. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 2-2. Catches the corner, and Caminero has some words for the official. Doesn't like that one. Tartar sauce. What's going on? Oh, man, I could totally go for some fish and chips. Nice little pitch, and he has this weird leg kick that he follows around. He's feeling froggy. 2-2. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Oh, my Lord, have mercy, as Uncle Jesse would say. Have mercy. Big strikeout. No, Captain, it's only 2-1. Blue Jays are in the lead right now. Blue Jays are in the lead. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. 2-1 Blue Jays. 2 outs now. Runners on the corners. Holy, that strike was huge. This is going to be popped up, but at a play, no play on it. We're still not out of this yet. 2 outs on the board. 2 outs on the board. Folks, we are 18 subs away. If you're just coming in, hit that subscribe. Let's go. Almost 1,000 people here with us. Unbelievable. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. Wow. Fisher. Settle down, deep breaths. The Yanks losing tonight. That's right. Minnesota beating up on New York. Here we go. 0-2. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Up high. Ooh, 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 2 outs. Come on, Fish. You got this. You got this. Runners on the corners. Let's go. That's right, Mythic. Let's go. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Blue Jays win. Blue Jays win. The comeback kids do it again with a strikeout. And Fisher shuts the door. I can't believe it. The Blue Jays get it done in extra innings. They come back and pull off the win. Holy smokes. What a pitch to close it out. Fisher gets the win, going to 7-0. Kelly gets the loss, going to 2-4. The Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits, win it in the top of the 11th inning. Tampa Bay 1 run on 4 hits. This was lights out, incredible. Oh, thank you so much, Drew, dropping the super chat. Blue Jays have been so much fun to watch. Drew, they absolutely have. Thank you so very much for hitting that super chat button. Fletchlock, what's going on? Let's go, Jays. What a big win for the Blue Jays. And with the Yankees losing, going in, the Yankees were 4 back. The Red Sox were 5.5. And with the Yankees losing, it's the top of the 9th in that game. It's the top of the 9th. Minnesota looking to close it out. The Blue Jays should go up another game on New York. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They're going to end up being 6 games ahead of New York, 5 games ahead of Boston with, 12 games left to play. The Blue Jays giving this one a wild ride. Unbelievable. I mean, this was a great finish. Thank you so much for sticking around, sticking with us. Oh man, we love some baseball, and this was baseball. Great job. 46 comeback wins now. 50 is their all-time record. Are we going to see them do it again? JCDC, thank you so much. I hope you all had an amazing time. Again, thank you so much to our mods. Thank you to our channel members, everyone who's dropped the super chats and the gifts tonight. We appreciate you. To everyone, hit the follow or hit those subscribes tonight. Great, great job. Look at this. Over on YouTube, we are 15 subscribers away from 29,200. So before you leave, hit that subscribe. And my goodness, Jack, it's getting closer. I got to check the exact number. I don't know off the top of my head, but it's getting closer. Toronto Famous John, thank you so much for hitting that follow. We appreciate it. Wow, Blue Jays fans, this was a wild ride. This team has been incredible. Just incredible. The scoring plays, if we go back and we bring this one all the way back, is this going to let me take it all the way back? Yanni Diaz doubled on a line drive to right field, and Chandler Simpson scored. That was in the first inning after Trey Savage, and that made it 1-0 Tampa Bay. It wasn't until the top of the 8th where Jimenez had a sac fly to left field and Ernie Clement scored. That tied it up. And then in the top of the 11th inning, George Springer with a single on a roper to left field, which just died when it hit the outfield turf, and Ernie Clement was able to come in and score. That gave the Jays the lead. The Jays, Fisher was able to shut the door tonight, and the Jays pitching, wow, it was crazy. But so was the Tampa Bay pitching. Tampa Bay Boyle went 6 innings, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. And I mean, that was huge. Then Clevinger came in. He had 2 strikeouts in 1 inning. Baker came in for 1 inning, had a strikeout. Fairbanks came in, pitched 1 inning. Jax came in, 2 strikeouts in an inning. And then Kelly finished it off. For the Blue Jays, they're pitching. Savage, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. His ERA goes to 1.80. Brendan Little came in and pitched excellent. 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Sir Anthony Dominguez came in 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Varland came in 1 inning, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Hoffman came in 1 inning, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Hoffman was great. And then Fisher finishes it off, 2 innings, 1 hit, and 4 strikeouts. Alexander, thank you so much. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you very much. What an absolute banger of a day. 26 games above 500. This was madness. Absolutely madness. Michael coming in, hitting that subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody. This was a crazy Monday night. Oh, wow. Time for me to sign off. Time for me to go rest. Like I said earlier, feeling a little bit under the weather. This win certainly made me feel a whole lot better. We will see you all very, very soon. What a phenomenal finish to the night. I hope you all had a great Monday. Thank you so much, Mythic. Take care, everybody. Have an amazing night. Go Jays, go. So much more baseball to come here on the channel. Have an amazing one. Raptors fan, what's up? Big W. Yes, indeed. Hopefully the Raptors are going to have a much better season this year. I'm very curious to see what they do. Raymond, take care. Thank you. Onyx, thank you. Take care. Canadian Skull, have a great one. And yes, get those foam fingers up there, Deca. Get those foam fingers up there, because this is kicking it old school right now. Karen, thank you so much.